again, I just want y'all to hear what he said. Like, cause because it's stupid. It's dumb. And these are the men who constantly be having conversations. So let's look. Let's look at this.
That's why I always challenge women when they be like, when they say I'll die for my child. Can you make me believe that you would die for your child, but you won't stay with the child's father to give him the chance of better life? You can't say, "Oh, I die for my baby, I die for me." Well, the first time the dad cheated, you got in your feelings and you broke up the whole family, and now your child walking around a disadvantage. Your child is now a statistic. How you gonna die for him?
Your child is now what? What you say?
How you gonna die for him? You won't even make that sacrifice. Nigga, what?
Wait, what do you say?
Your child is now a statistic. How you gonna die for him?
Your child is now she. I think you're trying to say your child is now a statistic. Because I saw the subtitle on. I think he's trying to say your child is not a statistic.
Now your child walking around a disadvantage. Your child is now a statistic. How you gonna die for him?
Hey, 2K. Hey, 2K, bro. Hey, nigga, just shut up. Hey, just shut up, bro. Just shut up. You can shushimi. What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? The nigga trying to say your child is now a statistic, and dude said a statistic. Huh?
Your child walking around a disadvantage. Your child is now a statistic. You don't die for him. You won't even.
Your child is now a statistic. Hey, man. Hey, y'all got to do better, man. This is why a lot of y'all niggas shouldn't be talking. You can't even pronounce statistic. Some of y'all niggas say specifically instead of specifically. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn. Like, what's going on? Shishishi. Hold on, I gotta do it again, bro. This is gonna be a funny ass lie. I gotta do it again. I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
Your child walking around a disadvantage. Your child is now a statistic. How you gonna die for him? You won't even make this
happen. Oh my god, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Black. That's a black man, of course, who's he got a whole channel. He got a whole TikTok. He got a whole bunch of social medias, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Can't talk, but trying to hold women accountable. But that's the funny part. These dudes cannot pronounce words, but yet they want to hold a woman accountable. I think that's funny. I think that is funny. I just be like, dude, spell it, nigga. Spell the word that you just said. That made up ass word, nigga. I want you to spell that word. You just came a shit. And the same dudes who say statistics, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, these dudes do quick AI searches. They don't go actually read any statistical data. They do quick AI search overviews and be like, damn it, that's it. There you go right there. See, this is the information right here. If that's what you're doing, like, that's not credible information. Like, have you read like a site? I mean, have you went to like a website and read the whole goddamn study? Do you know who wrote the study? Do you know the sample size of the study? How many people they conducted this study on? You know, niggas probably don't even know what sample size means. let me stop. Let me stop, bro. And they do one little quick search and be like, "Yep, I understand it now." No, you don't. No, you don't. But you know, they have the men have a need to like they want to be right. You feel me? They want to be right. So, you know, and I honestly feel like in a lot of cases, man, like, you know, the best thing a lot of y'all can do is stay single, because people want me to preach. People want me to preach marriage because I am married. Yeah, I want to preach marriage too, but then I'm having conversations with y'all, and I don't think you should be married. I like a lot of y'all dudes. Like, and then the thing is, y'all niggas don't even care about marriage. So why I gotta talk about it? Y'all don't care. Y'all don't 5K away from 100K, 5K away from, hold on. Yeah, 500 more. Yo, yeah, on TikTok, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. We almost there. We almost there. 100K on TikTok. When we get there, I'm gonna do a celebration. I got 61,000 on Facebook. On Facebook, man, we growing. So I appreciate all the support. One day we'll get 100K on YouTube, but it is what it is. We ain't like one video, one view, one live at a time. But I thank you for noticing that. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be paying attention like that. But I see, yeah, we almost there. We almost there. Well, yeah, man. Like what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Appreciate the shout out, Bless. Bless threw me off guard. Bless threw me off guard. But yeah, man, that was a horrible take. And most of these guys have horrible takes. Most of these guys have horrible takes. But yeah, I don't know why I'm supposed to be speaking on marriage when a lot of these dudes don't even like marriage. They don't. A lot of these dudes think that the man is supposed to be naturally polygamous, and the man's supposed to be. And the woman's supposed to be monogamous. And so I'm like, well, this ain't gonna work nothing. We ain't getting nowhere, because you want the women to be loyal to a man who believes that he has the right to go out and spread his seed everywhere. Not even have the right, because if it's two consenting adults, y'all do what y'all want to do. But like, he believes it's his duty to go out and put his quote unquote seed all over the place, even though it's the woman who has the seed and a man has fertilizer. But whatever you say, I get it. The seed of life. I'm not about to, play the dynamics. I guess I understand, but it is what it is. I'm just saying, if you wanted to be technical with it, the woman would have the seed, fam. That's literally how that would go, right? But yeah, bro, like that dude. A lot of these dudes just talk. They just talk, man. I wish we were in the age of men being quiet. New subscribe on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thank you for being a new sub. I wish the men would be quiet, bro. I think you better when you quiet. Better when you quiet. The only reason I'm even talking is because a lot of these dudes, they won't shut up. They give me a reason to talk, to be honest. Every day they saying something stupid about women. Every day they saying something dumb about the relationships. D says, take the advice. I will when y'all be quiet. Appreciate the swan. Whoa, what you believe the woman have? Whoa, what you believe? The woman literally does have a seed. The woman has the seed of life. If you want to get actually technical with it, your stuff, bodily fluids, is a fertilizer. So what the fuck do you want me to say? Like, if you wanted to get, because it's an egg. Like, God. Are you serious? Like, are you playing dumb? Wait, I'm tripping? How am I tripping? What you mean? I don't think. Wait. How am I tripping? You literally fertilized the egg, fam. So she has the seed. Women create the whole creation of life happens inside the woman's. You don't carry it. Oh, I got you, bro. I like, cause honestly, if you wanna play stupid, I got you, bro. I got you. Y'all niggas wanna play dumb. I got you. I ain't even finna do all that. I think you trolling. I think you trolling. I ain't got time, bro. You don't carry no seed of life. You carry fertilizer. That's what you carry. I got you, bro. Anyway, all right. Because that just threw me. He gonna talk about where I learned that from. What you mean? If you want to take it back to biology, fam, we could do that, but I don't think you would be able to keep up. Y'all really be thinking that y'all just the creators of life and shit. If Cynthia G's in the comments, so she wants me to repeat what she just said, so I'm gonna repeat what she just said. Verbatim. Give me 1 second. Let me scroll up a little bit. Why do they need women's bodies if they have the seed of life? Does anybody want to answer that question? Any dudes? Since you want to come in here and play stupid, I mean, there you go. I can't create no goddamn baby. Ain't nothing. Hey, respect to all women. I don't even want the ability to have it. All the shit y'all got to deal with in that damn hospital, I don't want that shit. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are strong. Okay. Can you imagine? Never mind. I ain't gonna even say all that because I don't know. YouTube and all these social media play. You know how sensitive they are when you say something. I'll say it like this. Can you imagine a goddamn baby coming out of you, nigga? Like on some real shit. As a man. Nigga, giving birth probably worse than kidney stones. Now, I don't know the whole science behind it, but I know some men have said that they have had excruciating pain peeing out a kidney stone. We talking about a kidney stone. I can only imagine. I would never want no kidney stones. However, now what about now giving birth, nigga? Yeah, man. Can you imagine a whole baby come out of you as a man? Oh yeah, you don't want that shit, brother. you don't want that shit, fam. You don't. I'm not even gonna cap. Y'all can act like y'all tough and all that you have the most strength. And hey man, men have they strong suits, women have they strong suits. Giving birth to a baby is not something I would ever want. I'm glad the way biology is what it is. Thank you very much. Point blank, period. You had both. God damn, you had kidney stones and a motherfucking baby. God damn. You a strong, you a strong motherfucker. You a strong motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. You very strong. Lord in heaven. Yeah, that's ooh shit. Jazz says I was open while awake, had my organs removed to get my son. You got it. Glad you're still alive. You got it. Who the fuck wants some shit like that? Who the fuck wants some shit like that? I wouldn't even know. Hey, imagine seeing your shit. Hey, imagine seeing your fucking organs like you awake, but you can't feel shit, and people just pulling shit out of you, bro. Nigga, I faint. I'm not even laughing. I'm dead ass shit. I would faint. Take me out. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, what? Why is my eyes open? Why am I not asleep? I don't want to see that shit. Why? But I would have met Jesus right then and there. I would have met Jesus right then and there. Hey, your eyes open. Nigga took out my heart. Oh no, I said the heart. Nigga take out my kidneys and shit. Oh, put it back. You can't talk. Put that shit back, please. What you doing? I would not, man. Fuck all that. I don't want that shit, man. No, I would have met who. Hey, it would have been me and the goddamn creator. Do you believe that BLK men hate? Yes, I believe in general. A lot of them do hate y'all. The fact that it's a question that y'all ask, do you really need more proof? I mean, if they keep saying the same shit every day, what you think? Do I believe there's some, Black love out there, sure. Like, sure. I can't just say that there's no black love out there. I mean, I got a black woman, so I can't just outright say that, but I can say, hey, I literally believe that majority of motherfucking be okay. I think men hate women in general, though. Or even if it's not hate, it's a huge disdain and this idea that men think that women are something to be ruled and conquered. How about that? And I used to say that it was self-hate, right? But I don't think it's self-hate no more. Because niggas love themselves. You can think that the niggas will say that they love their mama. Because I used to think that maybe they got mama issues. To a certain extent, I think so, maybe. Or dad issues as well. But like niggas will love themselves, but they'll hate a woman. So I don't know if you could just blame it on self-hatred at this point. Why do you think? I mean, well, there's multiple different ways. You got quit saying all men. When did I say all men? I said, come on up, brother. Come on up. I'll have a conversation with you. I didn't say all men. When did I say all men? I said men. That's a general statement. So if you're not gonna come up, we not finna do all the I'm not finna do all that. I didn't even say something. I said I think most men. Most men. And what and so what if I say all men, nigga? So what if I was say I'm not going to, but what so what if I was say all men? I mean shit like it major like men hate men. like hold on. Forget the women for a second, nigga. Men hate men. What about that? Men hate each other. Men quick to get spicy with each other and unalive each other. Men unalive more men than they do women, right? That's one thing y'all love to start saying. What about man violence? Men unalive men, and these women talking about being a victim. Hey, I agree with you, fam. Men do unalive men. Men make people victims, nigga. Now what? now what, man? Now that you just said that, now what? Now what? Now what? Like, how does that stop anything? Like, you just walked yourself into a nothing burger. So, like I said, nigga, men hate men. Men don't. You literally proving the point. Men make people victims. That's why I don't like that. That's not you winning nothing. And women get the shitty end of the stick. A woman can literally be trying to get out of harm's way. Here come a man putting her back in harm's way. Nigga, like, what are we talking? Like, bro, if we talking about crime, we talking about who causing harm. And I'm not even making it black. Even though we could talk about black if you wanted to. I'm talking about men in general. They doing this shit. That's why if you want to say that like when you see evil that women are doing and you want to call them out on it, sure, bro. But as far as for me, I'm not gonna spend majority of my motherfucking time calling out women when majority of the motherfucking harm coming from the men. I don't see no point of doing that. Now, I'm not saying if you see a woman doing something stupid or evil, go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna focus on majority of the problem. Now, when women start doing as much evil stuff as men, then we can start having quote unquote, I guess, balanced conversation, because the things be like, people be like, I heard somebody say women unalive men at the same rate that men unalive people on the panel. And I was like, that don't sound right. Or they commit the same amount of violent crime at the same rate, like the rate. I was like, I've never heard that one. Nigga. I think that shit That sounds like a lie. That sounds like a lie, nigga. I don't believe that one. You have to show me that. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. You gotta show me. But then when he said it, he didn't even bring nothing up. So I was like, yeah, that sounds like a lie, brother. At the same rate. So you saying women do all these harmful crimes at the same rate? So not to the same scale, but to the same rate. Right? That's what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I don't believe it. I still don't believe you. I still don't believe you. I'm not believing that shit, nigga. That will. I'm gonna do what y'all. I'm gonna do a quick Google search. Let's see if I'm right. I'll get proven wrong in real time. We're gonna use AI. Do women commit crimes? Since this is what y'all do. Oh my god. I'm gonna do like what y'all do? Y'all do AI overviews and shit, right? I just did an AI overview. An AI overview, like y'all always say. No, women do not commit crimes at the same rate as men. So who the fuck is why y'all be up here lying? Because I noticed what you did. You ain't go to no site or study, right? You ain't go to no actual fucking site, study, nothing. What's up, Grandy? Nothing. And y'all use AI overview searches. I can do the same shit. Since everybody want to use fucking AI. We're gonna read the whole AI. Statistics constantly show that men commit a significant majority of crimes, especially violent offenses, while female incarceration. Why did even AI is misogynistic? Now, how at the top do you put men, and then right below it you put female? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, AI. They installed misogyny in you. You couldn't put women in incarceration like you can. All right. While female incarceration rates have grown, males, okay, well within this sentence framework, I can understand it. That's fine because they said females and then males, right? That's fine. Males still account for roughly 73 to 84% of all arrests in the U.S. and other regions. Statistics show that men are responsible for a substantial majority of criminal acts. 73% of all arrests in the U.S. being male. Men commit approximately 90% of violent crimes. This is since y'all love AI motherfucking overviews and shit. That's what we're gonna use. Look at that. I just did what y'all did. AI. Them niggas be quick. Them niggas be tapping on that computer fast than the motherfucker. And then just read the AI. That shit be funny as hell, boy. They really be thinking they doing something with AI searches. I be like, really? This it? This it? Yeah, not yeah. Like so 90% of all crimes. That's the. What's up, Virgo? 90% of all crimes are committed by men. Or all violent, because it's a violent crime. So let me be specific. No, I'm gonna say what them niggas say. Let me be pacific. All right. Men commit approximately 90% of violent crimes. Come on now, bro. You don't like listen. Even though, right? They even though women commit crimes, right? You hardly ever see like these like super wild stories of women. Don't get it twisted now. It does exist, and we know of a few of them, right? You see it, but you don't see it to the same rate. That's why the conversation of, oh, women do it too, that shit don't mean nothing to me. Women do it too don't mean nothing to me. Because what scale do they do it to? That's why I don't be that's why I don't be addressing women and all that shit, bro. I don't be knowing about all these goddamn stories that women did these crimes, because 9 times out of 10 on the news or anything, it's always a fucking man. Sorry for cursing. It's always a man. It's always literally, bro. In general, I ain't gonna say always. In general, it's most likely to be a damn man. Most of the time. So why in the heck would I be like, look at this story here of a woman doing it. Look at this story here of a woman doing it. And then you know what they do? Watch this. You know what they do in the conversation? The men, crime is crime, brother. Crime is crime. We should call out crime wherever it may be. All right, bro, you got it. I'm like, all right, bro, you got it, bro. I got you. Majority of crime happening over here, but I should be talking about. I should be talking about this shit. That's a troll account. I don't deal with troll accounts, brother, because like I'm about to start letting people up, but I already know that you probably on some bullshit, right? Or maybe not. Let's see how this go.
Yo,
are you black or white? Or what race are you?
I'm black. So to answer your prompt, I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of you.
It's not a question. It's a statement. What you mean? I didn't ask a question. It's a statement.
To reply to your prompt.
There you go.
Question is I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of you simp-ass, weak-ass Black Americans on my FYP. Like you all used to be the standard. We used to
Black American.
Yeah. There's a lot
of what are you, brother?
I'm African. Are you FBA?
I never said am I FBA? I agree with the lineage.
Okay.
I agree with the lineage statement as far as being what you would call it, a foundational to the building of America. Yes, I agree with that statement. Now, if there's Black Americans going around purposely trying to talk shit about Africans, I disagree. Just like I disagree when Africans are purposely going around talking shit about Black Americans. And this is why we can't go nowhere, because you literally started off the conversation with you Black Americans. And I didn't say nothing to you. I just asked if you're black or white. And you see how you came up? This is why a lot of times us niggas over here are gonna say fuck the continent. Because why would I give a fuck about the motherland when it was never a mother to me?
To reply to that, the reason I came off like that is because I literally just got off a panel.
I'm not the nigga that you got off a panel with. I had nothing to do with the nigga you did a panel with. And you see how you met me with everybody's different, fam. What the fuck does who you got off a panel with got to do with me? I'm up here talking. I didn't say nothing about no diaspora war or nothing like that. You see how you already started off fucked up? You could address me from man to man, just say why you disagree or anything, and we could have kept it like that. But the first thing you went to was Black American. This is why we not brothers. This is why we can't be brothers and sisters with a lot of y'all, because it's dudes like you who fuck it up.
No, we can't be because I was glazing you in the same statement. You listened to one word.
How you glazing me in the same
statement? I was glazing you in the same statement. I said, and I quote, "You simping Black Americans are spoiling the name because we used to look up to you." I'm
spoiling what?
You're spoiling like the name Black Excellence. Yeah.
I'm spoiling the name.
Yeah.
How am I spoiling the name?
Because you're simping, brother. You like coming here and you're pandering to females.
It's not pandering to females. I'm not even talking. I'm sorry. Because now you had me fucking just say females. I'm not pandering to women. What is pandering?
You know, pandering is like agreeing with everything they say. You're not even trying to reason or have a conversation. You
didn't come up here to spark a conversation, fam. You could have been like, hey, brother, I disagree. And here's why. But you didn't do that. What you literally did was come up here and say, Black American. You could have sparked the conversation with me. It was open for you to have the conversation. So why did you come up here like that? And the topic is not about women. Do you see a fucking woman up here?
You know what? Let me backtrack.
Oh, now you want to backtrack?
Yeah, I feel like with me, it's like I just came off a panel and it was too many hate. I know you have nothing to do with it.
I don't give a fuck.
You have nothing. Okay. I'll be the bigger man. I apologize. The way I came off was wrong.
Hey, man, you know what? Hold on. You see how you just took kind of bit. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Look at you. I appreciate the apology. Now, what's your disagreement, and tell me why?
Yeah, so I don't think men are great partners. I don't think men have no faults. But I do believe it's a 50-50. It's the fault of the man and the woman, and that's why a relationship do not work out.
Okay, give me an example. 9 times out of 10, who would you put the blame on? Men or women? And if it's the men, tell me why. If it's the women, tell me why. Matter of fact, hold on. Why do you believe it's 50-50? Where are you getting that information from?
I believe women cheat more than men.
You believe women cheat? You hold on. You believe women cheat more than men.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch this. Historically, who has cheated more? Because you can, since y'all do Google versus and AI overviews and stuff like that, Google itself, since people love to do AI searches, will literally tell you that men have historically cheated more and men cheat more today.
Yeah, so to answer your question, I'll be very honest. If you say historically, it's men, and it's because of the patriarchy. You know, back then, men almost owned women as properties. So they owned them as properties. They would hit their wife, they would grieve their wife.
Yeah.
So it was because of that fear. It was because of that fear in the women that they were not allowed to cheat. They could even get unalive if they cheat. So if you say historically it's men, but right now in the 21st
when women die for cheating today. Men typically crash out a lot and unalive their damn wife if they find out she cheated. Niggas ain't just walking away.
That's some mentally disturbed man. That's some sick individual.
That's most men. Most men are literally mentally disturbed.
It's not most men.
Yes, it is. Most men are mentally disturbed.
Bro, come on now.
It is, bro. Especially in our community, men are fucked up. If we want to talk about Africans or blacks, you know, the men in our sector, they fucked up, man. You know, really.
Yeah, I do believe that many blacks and many Africans, especially Africans, still hold up this patriarchy ideology that they own women and they own their wives and their properties. Like, I do believe that. But still, if we're talking about relationship, like, come on, it's 50-50. Is the woman.
How is it 50? Explain how it's the 50-50. You said you believe women cheat more than men, but you can't prove it. So should I care about your belief?
Let me explain. Let's talk about the black community right now. Like, for example, the black people are one of the most successful people in the world. The NBA players, the football players, the actors, the athletes, and the rappers, the musicians. Your girl will leave you for an NBA player. She will. It's just a chance. You see, you watch all this online.
Most people date. Okay, I'm sorry. Finish first, because you really, y'all niggas be scared to lose your woman to an NBA player. Why would you be scared to lose your woman to an NBA player? Because what percentage of women are around fucking NBA players? Because people are dating within proximity. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, anything can happen. NBA players be sliding into people's DM all the time. Drake slides into women's DM. So if Drake, as big and as rich as he is,
it really sounds like y'all niggas scared of Drake. If you dealing with a woman that's going, then you shouldn't be with a woman. I thought men were logical. And most women ain't going for fucking Drake. Every woman's not a bird. I don't know where y'all getting it. It sounds like insecure. Have you been cheated on before?
I have 2 times.
You've been cheated on 2 times.
Yeah, if I was a woman that said that.
Wait, you were cheating on you got cheated on twice?
If I was a woman that said that, you wouldn't laugh.
If what?
If a woman said that, you wouldn't laugh.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably wouldn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably wouldn't. A woman tell me she get cheated on, because it's believable, because typically women don't cheat, they cheat back. Women will cheat back.
So can you tell me why you have more empathy for women than you have for men?
Because women deserve more empathy than men. That's logically consistent. Men make people victims in general. Like, all men are the victim makers. Women are on the receiving end of being a victim. They're not usually the ones to go out fucking harming somebody. So I don't give a damn about having empathy nor sympathy towards men in general like that. That's why I said women typically cheat back. They're not the ones to cheat.
Are you a misandrist?
Am I a misandrist?
Yeah.
No, man, I love men. I don't hate men.
Okay. At least I just wanted to know. I just wanted to be sure. So back to the question. Yeah, you asked me, how do I know that it's 50-50, that women cheat and all that? So I was trying to explain. I said, for example, I'm telling you, let me not call out a big number, but let's say at least 40% of women who leave their man, the man have never cheated on them, the man have never did them no wrong. But 40%
is cheating your deal breaker?
Yeah.
Well, I think what women should do, right? I'm at like you keep saying that like it's like cheating. Y'all think that a woman shouldn't is that the only deal breaker that there should be? Is just if a woman cheats, she shouldn't leave? What about when you can't fulfill her sexually? What about when you're not holding up your end of your bargain when it comes to paying these fucking bills and being the leader / provider that you said you were gonna be? What about those? Like they should just stay? What are we talking about?
Okay, that's a good question. I feel like there should be a conversation about that.
You don't
If the
think
man
you don't think
if the man is not paying the bills,
Watch this.
if the man is not paying the bills or he's not, fulfilling your needs sexually, you should have a conversation with
How
him.
many times does a woman have to say that she needs you to step up until she leaves? How many times? Like because the women aren't leaving on the first time you fuck up, right? They're not. This is why men always say these red flag shit, right? Because women love giving men grace for some odd fucking reason. That's not a man problem, women. That's a y'all problem. Y'all gonna have to fix that shit on y'all own. Since I don't hold women accountable and stuff. Grace don't get women nowhere. However, women for some odd reason give men grace. So much fucking grace, and they'll deal with certain things, and they'll try to build his ass, build a nigga. Women literally be playing build a nigga sometimes, right? But that's what men also said. They said they want grace, right? Don't just leave him on the first time, and men mess up, but you shouldn't be quick to leave. So I'm going to ask you, how many times does a woman have to tell you that she needs you to step up until it's okay for her to leave?
I think two times is enough.
Oh my God. Time the fuck out. 2 times? Oh, nigga. Wait. Then everybody should be single. By your own fucking logic, everybody should be single. Because, nigga, the average woman is saying so much shit throughout the relationship. It's way more than 2 times. Nigga, try 200 times. Try 1,000 times. Because you got to think about how many years they've been in a relationship. All the fucking times where a woman is saying that she needs the man to step up in this area. I need your help. You say you was going to do this. You don't do it. You don't even take out the fucking trash no more. You come home, hop on the fucking... How many? Nigga, 2? Oh, nigga, we'll never be in a relationship. Hey, no, nigga, extinction. Fucking extinction, nigga. You watch your dad. 2? Then we not talking about 2. Then we talking about marriage counseling. How many of these couples went to marriage counseling and it still failed? 2? Boy, you advocating for singleness more than I am right now. Go ahead and continue, bro. Because 2 times, the average woman is repeating herself way more than 2 times. I just want you to know way more than 2 times, bro. Go ahead.
Exactly. It goes back to what I'm saying, because I'm this type of guy that is big on accountability. I don't like being biased. I believe everybody should be held up to okay, so me, for example, let me use myself for example. I've been
I'm sorry. The way you had so much expression on biased, it made me laugh. It made me. I'm sorry. It was fun. It was fun. Go. Why? No, I don't care about your anecdotals, bro. I really don't. But because I don't need you volunteering information, because I don't care about your personal life. We don't need to do all that to have a conversation.
No, but I need to bring in my personal life, because
I don't give a damn about your personal life. You keep volunteering information. Nobody is asking for your personal shit.
Yeah, I know you don't give a damn, brother. It's cool. If I was a woman, you probably would give a damn.
I would most likely tell that woman to try to leave her personal goddamn business off of the app. That's what I would try to do. It's like I'm trying to do with you right now.
You wouldn't do that. I mean,
yes, I would. I don't want no woman coming, bro. I don't want no woman coming up here and telling her motherfucking information on a fucking panel like this. No, there's a time and a place, but this wouldn't be the place. This wouldn't be the place. Now she can talk and explain some of the things that she may have went through, but I'm talking about a whole personal story. If she starts off the sentence by saying, let me just give you an example of my person. I don't want to hear that. I don't know. I don't. Now, has a woman actually expressed her stuff personally on my panels before? Sure. But I tend to not want to let them do that, fam. Just like I'm trying to save you right now. I don't care. Once you start talking about your personal life, you open yourself up to attack and criticism. And I don't give a, and I, because I'm trying to tell you, I'm really trying to just keep the conversation. I'm not trying to have nobody long. I'm trying to keep the conversation so I can move on to the next person. I don't care about your personal shit. Your shit stank. Everybody's shit stank.
I get it. Okay, so back to the conversation, right? I still strongly believe that you guys are still pandering, to be honest, because I feel like everybody's trying to create a niche on TikTok. Everybody's trying. You've got the political commentators like how Charlie Kirk was creating his niche. He was on his way to become the president of the country.
Okay.
Let me land. I'm going somewhere. I promise. I'm going somewhere.
Pandering. Everything's pandering.
We've got Andrew Tate creating his niche, making millions of dollars. We've got Myron Gaines. We've got Chud the Builder. And now we've got you.
Who Chud the Builder? Oh, the racist white dude who go around calling dudes the N-word?
Exactly.
Really? That's an... Okay, go ahead and finish your sentence.
You need to let me speak, bro. Come on.
I don't have to, but I'm trying to. I am trying to. Keep going. Yeah,
he's a bitch. He's a coward and he's a bitch. And I hope he gets on a life one day. I want to.
Whoa, brother. We can't say stuff like that. You cannot just wish death on anybody. YouTube, I do not support what this man just said. Okay. TikTok, I don't support what this man just said. I just want to let, I didn't say it.
We love TikTok shop. Okay, so back to what I was saying.
Yeah, you gotta watch your mouth up here.
They want to feed on, should I say, mindless people who can't think for themselves.
So are you saying that women can't think for themselves?
A lot, yeah. I stand on that. A lot of women.
Yeah, I think most women can think for themselves. If they couldn't, they wouldn't have a fucking brain. Like, women don't need to be. You believe women should be led by men? Is that what you think?
No.
Okay, then if a woman is going to work every day and take care of her own motherfucking business every day and getting her shit done, right? Does that not require thinking?
It does. And I feel like most women who actually have a job is not here.
Most women thinking for themselves then, bro. Most women do work. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Most women will actually have a 9 to 5, earning good salaries. You're not here listening to this pandering bullshit.
Then how is it? You still haven't defined what the fuck pandering is.
Which I've literally given.
What's the definition of pandering?
People who make baseless claims. I'm not using the
that's not it, I know because Google be whooping y'all ass. You don't use actual definitions because y'all like making up words to paint your motherfucking narrative. Because when it comes to reading and when it comes to words, you can't pronounce nor read the fucking books. You can't define what the word means. Definitions be whooping y'all ass. So you have to guess and think and make up your own motherfucking definition of the word so you can paint a narrative about what everybody else is doing. If it's such a niche and you mad about it, why are you here?
Exactly. I'll tell you why I'm here.
I got you.
I'm trying.
Actually, I'm sorry. Give me 2 minutes. Jazz, say what you gotta say.
Well, I was just gonna say, he's already told you what he feels like pandering is, and he told you that he believes that pandering means that you are agreeing with women just because you can, and you're agreeing with everything that women say, and is baseless. He wants you to treat him like a lady. He wants you to give the same compassion to him that you would bestow upon a woman. He wants to be treated like a real woman. He wants to be passenger princessed. He wants to be coddled and feel cushiony and warm inside when you talk to him. And he just wants you to be gentler with your words and softer so that they can soak in, so that they can seep in the way that he can receive it. That's what he wants. He wants you to pull his chair out while he sits down and squats and has that little funny smelling back air. When he sits down, he wants you to cut up his steak for him and feed him. you're gonna put the fork to his mouth and put the little napkin on his chest, and he wants you to take him, and he wants you to drive him where he wants to go.
Don't say no shit like
And
that.
not to have any worries of what direction he wants to be courted in this exchange.
Well,
Okay.
let's hear him out. Let's hear him, because I gotta get on to Ramon, bro. I gotta get on to Ramon, bro. I got to get on.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is what I have to reply. Come up with something original. Come up with something different.
I got you, bro. Please address the prompt. I really, hey, listen. I don't have the mental capacity today.
I've heard that a million times.
I got you, bro. Address me. You're a man.
Okay,
Address
okay.
me. Thank you.
Okay, man to man. Yeah.
Thank you. But she's still here. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant by address me. I took your ass off mute so we can get back to topic. That don't mean you get to just ignore what the fuck she said. I'm just saying before it get there, nigga.
He's just
Talk to me.
You. That's all, squad.
You are her. Okay, you first.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I got you.
Okay.
I'm about to open up the panel. Talk to me.
Back to basics. Back to what I was saying.
Sure.
I've tried to give at least 3 examples, but you keep dismissing them. You keep dismissing my examples, and you keep circling back to the topic. You keep circling back. But I'm giving examples. I've said I don't believe that men are saints. I don't believe men do no wrong. I don't believe men don't cheat.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying also is that women are also guilty of these evils. Women are also guilty.
I got you. Women are guilty of evils as well. Women do crime. Guess what? It's not to the same scale. One side does it more. Now, why the fuck should I be talking to women? Please explain.
Okay. Yeah, you just brought up something. Men do commit more crime than women. It's true.
Yeah.
But when you bring that up as a reason to hate men,
I don't hate men. I just don't like them. But I don't hate men. Like I don't like every man. Like, am I supposed to be up here? Like, am I supposed to be a male advocate or something?
Nah.
I don't. And matter of fact, I don't like men who talk shit about women. And most men talk shit about women. Now what?
So where I was going with my question is, what's the difference when we have the white people saying black people commit more crimes in the society?
That's misinformation. What I give over here is not misinformation, though. Men unalive more people in society. Men cause the most harm. I don't give a fuck about a racist, or like what a racist white person saying. They use misinformation to paint a narrative about black people, right? But there is no misinformation that men do the most harm. What is the correlation? And did I make this conversation black?
Nah,
you did that.
Bringing different points, bringing different topic to prove my point. I'm just trying to prove.
Yeah, show the correlation.
Again, there's a lot of white people who come to say per capita. Black people commit more crimes in the society, and
more men do the majority of the harm per capita. Men in general, all races of men combined, do more harm per capita than women and all their harm.
Brother, can you hear yourself? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say what's the difference. The
difference is one side is lying and saying that black people, this is racism, right? That black people do more crimes per capita. There is no correlation by a person saying, hey, when it comes to men, so not a race of men, brother, not a race of men, but men in general, globally, do majority of the harm than women globally. There is no fucking correlation, because one side is painting a racist narrative. One side is saying men are the problem and men have some issues that they need to work out. If you want a better world, you need better men. Okay? That's why there's no correlation. I cannot dumb this down more, because I'm about to start thinking you slow. And I'm not trying to do no insults. I'm really not. But I'm the narrative. I mean, the correlation that you're trying to do, it doesn't hold any weight.
It's almost like he's trying to say that it's like fabricated, that information.
Yeah, like it's not.
Even in our own communities, even in our own communities, black men in proximity do commit crime against women, black women, more than any other race of men. Black women are 5
Just
times
like
more
any
likely
other
to be
goddamn,
unalived by a black male partner or family member than any other race of women.
just
So
like
if
any
you're
other
gonna
race
go
of man,
then,
brother.
a white teen man would be lying to say that black men commit more crimes than them, because like population wise that would be impossible. But white teen men they have a higher population, so they're going to outnumber you in that regard. But based on the difference in population, is still very high. The crime that black men commit is still very high because of the lack of their population to white teen men. Their population of white teen men should significantly outnumber them in violent crime. But black men are pretty up there for their difference in population. That it is sad. It is something to be looked at. It is something to factor in. But it would not be true for them to say that black men commit more crime than white teen men. That would not be true historically or currently. But that doesn't absolve you guys of the crimes that you commit in your own community, and that black women are the victims of your crimes.
And just like any other, as far as when you think about every racial group, brother, the men do more crime in their group than the women. So white men do more crime than white women in their community. Latinos do more crime. Latino men do more crime in their community than the Latino women. This statement holds true in every racial group. Literally. It's a man problem. I didn't make it a race problem. You tried to make it a race problem. It's a man problem. It's a heart issue within the men. And that's not pandering.
Okay, so I feel like I'm listening to you.
And matter of fact, if when it comes, I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna let Ramon get on a second. I'm gonna put you on mute in a second. But like, you're African, right? Because that's what you wanted to come up here and try to think that I'm FBA, which again I agree with the lineage part. So to some extent, I am FBA because I have no problem saying that I'm foundational to the building of America.
Do you know what Grand Rising means? Do you know what it means?
I don't. What the fuck does Grand Rising have to do with anything right now?
I'm just.
I don't listen, bro. Hold on. Let me finish what I was saying. I don't know what.
My bad.
Yeah. So you would really have to explain to me, since you don't think it's a goddamn man problem, then why is the continent of Africa in a lot of its countries fucked up? All right, and guess who's fucking it up? Men. You have black women over there across the diaspora escaping from over there to come over here, and them African women still getting fucked up over here. They still get fucked over here with black men over here. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't try to say it like that. That's why I started laughing, because I didn't want to say that the men just fucking them up, but like, it's the fucking truth. So they're trying to escape their motherfucking homeland, come over here thinking that it's gonna be better, just for them to get fucked over here too. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a goddamn man. If we talking about our own group, African or Black American, it's a fucking man problem. And then you got women. I ain't even gonna touch what's going on in Africa, but you know, since you say that's what you are, the Congo, like y'all fuck over y'all own group of women, your own group of women. And when I say your own, I'm not saying I'm not part of you, but I'm just not. I guess I'm just not fully African, as some would say, right? Your women are coming over here. I mean, I'm sorry, your women got so many testimonies on social media platforms about how they're getting fucked over. The raising dynamics, how the women are treated, the grape festival, she just put it, all that stuff. So many testimonies of women coming up unalived over there on the continent. They're fighting for better. Matter of fact, some of them get unalived for even raising a voice. Like, so what are we talking about? There's no way you finna sit here and try to tell me that it's a 50-50 in a relationship dynamic or a 50-50 on anything. It's not. Because in general, the women aren't unaliving their fucking husband. But in general, when you talk about crimes done like that, it's the husband to unalive his wife. So please, like, I don't know why y'all, I don't know, the numbers be there. The numbers be there. The information be there. And y'all get up over here just acting like, oh my God, women are the same. Like, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
They don't read them, they don't exist.
Let me put you on mute real quick. Ramon, you got a disagreement? Hold on, let me see if I can send this nigga a request to unmute his mic. Raymond, you got a disagreement? Right, Raymond, you got a disagreement, brother?
Mic check, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir, I can hear you. Hold on, let me mute this dude.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, man. Thanks for having me up.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions real quick, if you don't mind.
To who?
You know what I'm saying? I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure.
If you don't mind, real quick.
Sure.
Let me get situated right.
Hey, y'all tap the screen, share the live, man. Support the live, go all that good stuff. What's up?
Yeah, man. Like I said, thanks for having me up.
No problem.
Couple of questions, like I said,
All right.
it really related to this prompt, but it ties into this prompt. I wanted to ask you about a space you just did recently. You know what I'm saying? I stumbled across it on accident. You know what I mean? And I caught like the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And the title of it, I didn't understand the title of it. You said, like I say, it's a different prompt, but it tied into this prompt a little bit. You labeled the space black men, HATE, black men.
Yeah. Is that the title of my live right now? Ain't that the title of my live right now?
No.
Wait. Was this on YouTube or was this on TikTok?
It's on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, question is, I mean, like, you know, you don't believe that's you actually believe that's the majority of black men? I mean,
yes.
You can specify.
I think the patriarchy and black men being under a patriarchal society does have them view women in a certain way and thinking that they should be like over women. And yes, that comes across as hatred. The fact that femicide gets ignored, the fact that there's so much hatred being shown to women, to black women on social media, right? And there's no infrastructure built for them. I think that goes to show hatred. Yes. So I don't know. I mean, that's my personal opinion. And then if black men love black women so much, you would have to explain to me why the marriage rates are so low. Because if we got the marriage rates for black men up from 36 to 51, I would shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna lie to you. If the marriage rates was to go to 51%, right, from 36%, that's the majority. I don't give a fuck if it's a slight majority. I would shut the fuck. I would shut up. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't feel like that you should specify the type of men you're talking about as far as black American men go? I mean,
what you mean,
dusty men, toxic men, you know.
Most men are dusty and toxic.
Okay. So
I mean, what is a dusty man to you?
I mean, it's just a negative man. You know what I'm saying? Like a certain specific type of man.
Okay, so what is a man? Let's walk this down. What is a black man?
Come on, man, you a black man. You know what a black man is.
Yeah, I know what a man is, right? So, and I'm not trying to do this, but I'm about to see if you can keep up. A man is just an adult human male. Now, if you're trying to ascribe fucking attributes to this man, you're going to be talking about what a masculine man is or what traits that a quote unquote real man should have. That's going to be subjective, right? So that's why I'm saying in your worldview, because I'm going to show you just how much it don't. I'm about to show you how you're going to get cooked with your own definition of what a real man is. Tell me your definition of what a real man is, and I promise you that you will even be able to say that most black men don't fit in that category. Don't worry, I'll wait. Give me your definition of a real black man.
Me, myself, I'm a real definition of black man. And you, I would assume you are too.
What does that mean? That's not. I don't know you. I don't know what your life about. I don't know what attributes you have. What does that mean? That's a nothing burger.
So you don't feel like you're filibustering right now?
No.
Can you just name 3 things?
Like I don't. Hold on, Jazz. I don't know what you like. Give me a description of what a real man is, because you just talking to me. I know you real because there's a voice behind it. I know you human, but what is a real? Because you said that I need to describe these bad men. Well, how do I separate the bad men from the good men? What are the characteristics?
Well, first I would ask you, do you know the majority of men in America? I mean, do you actually be in contact with the majority of men in America?
No one is ever in contact with the majority of men in America. No one.
Yeah, so how can you
Hold on,
generalize?
Dark.
So how can you generalize every black man?
I can't because I can I can give the statistics on the marriage rate. Hold on, you got an echo, brother. I can give a statistic on the marriage rates to say that you're not marrying. We could talk about how much crime gets ignored in the goddamn community, right? We could talk about who does the majority of the motherfucking crime. We could talk about the average man's viewpoint on women. We know about locker room talk. We could look at history as well if you want to. We could look at what happened to the Black Panther parties, how many women were silenced over there. I mean, whatever aspect you wanna go into, we can always pull something to show that even grandpa was trash. And the men before that trash. And keep going and keep going and keep going. So you're not even in contact with majority of men in real life. How can you say that they're good? How can you say that the average black man is decent or good if you're not even around the average black man?
Easy. I can't say majority of men are good, but what I'm saying is that's a dangerous narrative to push, to say that all black men.
I never said all. That's a general statement. All black men is an absolute statement. The word all and every is an absolute statement. I don't use absolutes. So when you see a prompt that says BLK men hate or black women, that's a general statement. It's not an absolute statement.
And it's more harmful to not push that narrative, because you all know as men that men can't be trusted. Y'all know that men can't be trusted. So I don't know why y'all acting brand new in this space. You already know.
Hold on. Like, wait, hold on.
You already know that men are not safe to be around. That is why you warn your daughters. That is why you don't want your wife going out grocery shopping late at night. That is why you don't let some random man, whether he's the plumber, whether he's the cable guy, whether he's the pool guy, you don't want that man in that house when your wife is there by herself and you're not there. You already know that men are dangerous. So why are we acting brand new when we're having these conversations? You don't need to know every man to know that most men are not good. And most men obviously have not met most men. But to say that it's more dangerous to push the narrative that most men are dangerous than opposed to not, you're being disingenuous right now. It is safer to assume. Let me just ask you this. I'm pretty sure if I walked up to you, it doesn't matter if I had a large list of credentials that I'm the most trusted banker in the world. If you have never seen me before, you've never spoken to me before, you don't see me working in that building, I don't have no damn LLC to my name. You're not going to just hand me your wallet. You're not going to hand me your driver's license. You're not going to hand me your money. You're going to need to feel some kind of certainty that I am who I say I am, and that I'm affiliated with who I say I'm affiliated with, for you to feel any kind of comfort. It's the same exact thing when it comes to you men. I don't know why y'all think people just owe you their trust and owe you anything. Women do not owe you your trust. They don't owe you gratitude. They don't owe you grace. They don't owe you shit. Black women have given y'all too much of that, and that's how we end up the top of your unalivement list, by expecting you guys to not be the bad guy, by giving y'all the grace and saying, well, you know what? We let no.
Hey man, shut the. Hey bro, say bro. I'm gonna get to you next. Goddamn, old ass nigga. That's why y'all niggas failed back in the day, and that's why we still in the same position we are now. You can't even listen to a woman talk. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna give you a chance to talk. Old head.
And I'm really good at sitting y'all the fuck down. So if you unmute again, you will be dropped. Okay. So yeah, y'all, I don't know why y'all get up here in these spaces and act like you talking to somebody slow. And also, words matter. Nobody said all men anything. You need somebody to be more specific about what kind of men they're talking about, so that you can continue to other yourself and you don't have to feel included in those group of men. Nobody needs to say some or all or maybe or a few to make you feel better. Nobody gives a shit about your feelings. Nobody cares about you wanting to be excluded from the majority, because unfortunately you are the majority. The fact that you decided to come up here and want to be othered so bad with a room of fucking strangers,
Man,
and
hey, say, bro, hey, don't drop him. Nah, you
come back when you feel better.
Hey, send another
Okay.
request, my nigga, because I am gonna talk to you, but shut the fuck up.
And he can sit down there until he's ready to behave and act his age.
Damn, nigga, like she almost done. Like, what the fuck? Bitch ass, old ass nigga, diabetic ass nigga.
These are the kangs, y'all.
Fat ass nigga.
These are the kangs that want us to listen to them and abide by them and submit to them with no decorum, with no self-control, with zero leadership skills, with no common sense. They don't even fucking know words. That man is in his 50s and 60s and used the words, what the hell was it? Majority? What the hell was that? What is happening here? And y'all definitely didn't. Y'all surpassed the George Bush No Child Left Behind era. What is your fucking excuse in 2026? Y'all so worried about women. Y'all need to be worrying about upping your vocabulary, upping your income, upping your emotional intelligence, and upping your stamina before you worried about what a woman is doing, what she does and doesn't believe, and what she does and doesn't want. Because 9 times out of 10, out of the pick of the litter, it still wouldn't be you. It still wouldn't be you. 51% of you have never been married, and that wasn't by choice. Let's make that very fucking clear. 51% of you have never been married because you don't qualify to be married. You cannot provide for that woman or that child. You don't have the emotional capacity to be there, maintain a woman, and have her stick around and tolerate your ass. And that is why 70% of us initiate divorce. You guys are struggling and holding on by the fucking crusty ass fingertips of yours, women. And now you're upset that women are going every which way but you. If y'all wanted better results from women, you would actually listen to women and what they're looking for in good partners instead of trying to tell us what we need to accept, because that's not working out too well for you. So now, if the senior citizen would like to rejoin the panel and speak, then he can.
He gone. That nigga gone.
Yeah, Shannon, if I could ask you one more question real quick before I go.
Yeah, what's the question, man?
If you don't mind, respectfully, I mean, can you just specify the type of men that you're speaking about?
Black men in general. There is no. All of us. We all in this together. Once we know that we are stars, and we see that we all in this together. You know the High School Musical theme song. You know what I'm saying?
Majority of men, though,
majority. That is literally the goddamn majority of men, bro. If matter of fact, if you're not even using your goddamn voice, because if we talking about our own community, if you're not even using your motherfucking voice to lift your voice up to speak on the motherfucking issues, most men ain't. If you're not defending women in general, most men ain't. Most men want to play the fucking victim, nigga. So I'm talking about us in general, nigga. Us black men in general, nigga. There is no type. You are the type. You're a stereotype in your own community. When it comes to the fucking women, you fuck up.
You shouldn't do that, man. You know that ain't
right. That's definitely right. What are we talking about? What? How is it wrong? What you want me to say? Okay, you give the specific man that you're talking about, please.
I'm not talking about men. I don't talk about women. If you notice, I didn't even respond to her.
Okay, you said you want me to give okay, then why do you want me to describe a type of man then?
Well, you be having like hundreds of people in your space, and you pushing a narrative like black men.
I didn't do that. If the top, you talking about the title? If the topic is about us as black men, then keep it on black men. But most of my titles, I don't title them BLK fucking men. Now, however, like most of my titles on TikTok or social media platforms. Now, however, what's the fuck is the problem with me doing it? Niggas get up on here and say black women hate black men all the motherfucking time. So you don't think that I'm gonna do reverse rhetoric?
You're not the only man that pushes dangerous rhetoric about all black men.
Hey man, listen. Listen. I think motherfucking black men need reverse rhetoric. If you gonna get on this motherfucker and say black women hate us, even though their hate for us don't end up with death of us. We see what happened when a man hate women. Oh, don't even worry about it, brother. Don't even worry about it. I see what she just did. Don't even worry about it. We see how if a nigga hate women, where she end up in the motherfucking grave. We see how they end up dead. Now what you got?
Okay, so I'll be quick, right? I'll be quick. Now, did you see how I was quiet? I waited my turn. I was very, patient.
Sure.
It's because I actually want to learn. I want to understand some things.
Then go talk to African women. African women are telling y'all African men on where you fucking up at. I'm Black American, so apparently I'm an FBA. I'm FBA. You can't learn nothing from.
Say you're pandering now. Do you see why I say you're pandering?
How is that pandering? I'm responding to what you said earlier.
I'm listening to you more than you're listening.
You didn't want to listen to me. You didn't want to listen to me. Why? What can you learn from an FBA? We dumb, right? What can we learn? If after
you're dumb. Can you
I mean, I'm a but listen, I got I can't, fam. I can't, because that shit, what you said, I ain't gonna lie, I was triggered. I am okay. No, you didn't say we dumb, but I am triggered. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I was triggered by that. The fact that you would come up and be like, you Black Americans are making us look weak.
Did I apologize?
I apologize. It was a fake ass apology. Which, and matter of fact, brother, I'll let you talk after this.
Okay.
After this, I'll let you talk. Unless somebody send 3 money pew-pews, but give me a second. You don't need
one as a credit.
You don't need to talk to me. Your African women are telling y'all African men where you are fucking up at. You don't, there's nothing you need to talk to me about. African women are dying in Africa. African women are suffering at the hands of African men. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll say with everything they got going on, and I usually don't do this because I don't like doing oppression Olympics, but I'll go so far, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. African women got it a little bit worse. They do. With all the shit that they got going on the goddamn continent, they got it a little bit worse. Not even a little bit. They got a lot worse. It's all bad, but they got it worse, fam. Let's just keep it a fucking bean. So you don't need to learn nothing from me. Your African women are telling you what's going on. All right. Now, what do you like to say?
Okay, so I'll keep it real with you, and I'll keep it quick. This is why I say you're pandering. You're not listening to me. You're listening to yourself, and you're listening to the females on your show.
Women.
I apologize to you when I made that statement. I apologize. You said I'm joking. How do you know I'm joking? You said that you're not an FBA, but you do agree with some of their beliefs.
Yeah, nigga, I'm FBA with the sentiment. I'm FBA with the sentiment, meaning I
agree with that too.
Okay.
Brother, you need to listen to me, please. I agree with that. I'm so happy that Black Americans are fighting for reparations. I agree. I stand with that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. You can think I'm trolling, whatever.
I didn't say you trolling. I said keep going.
Okay. So I agree with that. I don't like how most of them, including the ones in your comments, including your audience, are always talking shit about Africa. But you can do what you want. Then again,
what do you mean, my audience?
We don't talk to
I like. Hold on. Time out. Hold on, Jazz. One second. Well, hold on. Bam. Listen to me. I don't know what live you came from, right? And I don't care what the fuck went on in that live. You don't know my audience, but you say my audience. Did you mean to say my people? Because I don't like. Because I'll say this. I don't like the way you Africans get on these motherfucking panels and say shit like you the original Black man and that I have the white man's DNA and that I'm not Black. Y'all say stupid ass shit all the fucking time.
Did I say that?
Fam, again, I'm not saying you said that, but if you want to go tit for tat, we can do it, nigga. If you want to start a diaspora conversation, nigga, we can do it, nigga. I'm not Pan-African, nigga. If you want to do that shit, I will say fuck Pan-Africanism, nigga, and tell you how you motherfuckers is fucked up, nigga. Okay? I don't mind doing a goddamn conversation like that. You took it there.
You can tell me.
You took it there, fam. You came up here. You came up here and started that whole "am I FBA" shit. Based on a panel that you were just on. I wasn't even talking about the diaspora. Nobody's up here talking about the diaspora.
Why did you get so butthurt over that question?
Because you fucking stupid. You bringing your energy that you a dumb. Like shut up. You a dumbass. You came over from a live and you mad how them people treated you. And I had nothing to do with that. And then you literally just said my audience. Like, what the fuck my audience got to do with anything? You talk about how my audience talking bad about Africans. I literally just was up here a second ago saying that African women got it a little bit worse with the shit they deal with on the continent because you African men are fucked up. So what the fuck are you talking about? You want me to bring up an African woman? You know what? Matter of fact, I got you, bro. I got you. You can talk. You can talk. No, I don't even give a fuck to hear your. Hold on, Josh. I got you. This is my last time, bro. If you can't, fuck you. If you can, no. We gonna let them talk. Come off mute. Josh, go on mute for a second. If your ass can't do a goddamn, if you can't stick to the point, if you disrespect my motherfucking audience again, if you disrespect my motherfucking lineage again, I'm gonna cuss your bitch ass out, nigga. Oh, you don't like being called that too, huh? Go ahead and motherfucking talk, and then we can let you talk to your own group. Now what? Get your sentence together.
Can you give me a time of 1 minute?
I got you. I ain't gonna even say shit. Say all you want to say.
Okay, so right now, I don't have an issue with anybody else. It's just you. You're pandering, you're a bitch ass nigga, you're a simp, and you're stupid. Exactly. Because I was trying to understand something. I was literally trying to agree with you. African women do have it worse. I never came up here and said African men are angels or are great people. They never did no wrong. I was literally trying my best to concede with what you said, but you didn't let me talk. You're stupid. You're pandering. You're a simp. Okay? Yes, I agree with you. Bro, the patriarchy in Africa is fucking to the roof. African women are being unalived. They're being raped. I'm trying to agree with you. You're not letting me speak. You just want to put up a face of Black Superman for your audience. What I was saying was in a relationship, it's the man and the woman's fault in a relationship. But if you want to take it to the globe, you want to take it to the society, you want to take it to Africa, I will never sit here and defend African men. Never. Okay? Can you listen to me and just stop trying to dismiss everything I'm saying? You're a simp, and I pray the KKK hang your black ass on the tree.
Wow, see, this is why you should not be letting.
And that is why I say, you see how you ended that? I never say something like that. And that is why a lot of you that's why a lot of niggas like you are the Klan. You see, hey, matter of fact, this is why I want y'all to know right there. I let him get it all off his chest. That is why I'm not Pan-African right there. In general.
This is why something was telling me to just mute him, like dead in the middle of the sentence. But I knew you was gonna get mad at me for fucking muting him, so I didn't do it.
That's okay.
But I should have fucking did it.
It's okay.
That's why you should not be letting just any nigga up here
No,
talking.
we gotta
He's proving that you cannot give
that's
these
who I'm gonna
any
talk
kind
to.
of fucking grace.
He's
proven that.
I'm here to talk to the men. I don't give a fuck if it's a bullshit ass nigga or not. I'm gonna talk to their motherfucking ass. All right. Now I don't know why he thinking that, you know, the first thing he came up here and said was literally, you FBA. I came off another panel. And these people, what the fuck do my prompt got to do with foundational Black American versus fucking the goddamn continent? I don't have shit to do with that, nigga. How you bringing in negative energy in here? The fuck? And that is why when y'all ask me if I'm Pan-African, no. And I said it. Now, if you got a problem and you want to fucking unfollow, fuck you. I don't care. This is why what you think I'm supposed to join some shit like that? I'm just being honest. Now, to an extent, am I Pan-African? Do I wish that we could all come together and fuck kumbaya? Let's ride out. Autobots. Let's roll out, build ass. But in general, fuck no. Because I don't even know. I don't know if I'm siding with the damn. Because when it comes to that Pan-African shit, I don't know if I'm siding with a goddamn white man or a nigga. I can't tell. Just like how y'all say a lot of FBA talking points lead to white supremacy, the same shit on the other side. Fuck nigga. Now go ahead, Josh. What's up?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say one thing. This is unfortunately hey girl. This ain't no different than what these Black men be saying to us Black women on these fucking panels. I have been threatened to be great by black men on these fucking panels. I've been threatened to be pew-pewed in the face by black men on these panels and all kinds of crazy shit. What he just did is no different than what black men do to us on these spaces all day, every day, just for simply disagreeing with them. And he pretended like he wasn't given a space to speak, and his bitch ass was. And he was given more than enough room to speak. He was given more than enough time to repeatedly saying the same stupid ass shit he was saying the whole fucking time. But this is why I say you cannot give every single nigga that come up here a voice. I understand wanting to hear them out, whatever. But once it becomes clear that they are not only regurgitating the same bullshit and they're not listening to a single fucking word you say, and they've already shown you that they don't respect you, let alone the women in this space, that's enough for you to not hear them out and have them get the fuck on. Because you're jeopardizing your life right now, letting that motherfucker speak. Because that shit could have just got the shit banana just now.
We'll be back in 7 days. Like what you? We'll be back in 7 days.
I agree with Jazz 100%. And I don't know, Shannon, if you recall, there was the last time I was on your live, I said multiple times that whenever I'm an African woman, I'm from Togo, West Africa, and I said this over last time I was here, that whenever our African men showed up on your live and trying to disrespect you, give it to them to the best of your ability. I'm actually at work right now. I could not hold it in, and I had to run to the bathroom just to get him, but he is out. I hate that he dropped. But no, maybe somebody dropped him.
She dropped him. She dropped him.
But that should tell you what we African women also are dealing with in the hand of our men. The voice, his tone of voice telling me he's Nigerian, because we can tell, especially the Nigerian. And in his home country, there have been grape festivals that have been all over TikTok, and I'm pretty sure so many people seen that. Recently, there was a girl that was raped by a 40-year-old man, and he dumped her little body in an empty building. And prior to that, there was a 12-year-old little girl that was abducted by this family, and the father and the son raped her to death. And I can go on and on and on. So whenever they come on this live, do not give them the time of the day. So I'm glad he dropped. I was coming up to tell him my peace of mind, but he's out, so you could drop me. When they come over here, do not give them the time of the day. Because what they do to us on the continent is worse than what we see here in this country. If I had to choose between two black men, I would choose other black men before the African black men, because the kind of thing that they should be standing up for on the continent, they're not near. We have countries on the continent as we speak that don't have laws about rape, that don't have laws about essay, that don't have laws in the book about a man putting their hands on the wife. It's legal in so many West African countries where men can put their hands on the woman and she cannot go to the police station to report it. I'm not just talking about the average man like the dumbass guy that show up here. We have people in position of power that are doing the same thing to the secretary, to their maids. So recently, where this young African man that was in law school, let me repeat, he was a law school student. He made a video by telling his fellow African men that if they want to find a good wife, they should go to orphanages.
What?
To find a wife. That video is on my page and y'all can see it. So whenever they come up here, do not give them the time of the day. If there is any worse black men on this globe, the very first one is African men. And I'm not saying this out of anything, but out of true fact. Because what we go through in the end is worse than any other black men on this planet. So for that, you guys can drop me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jazz. And I'll be listening. I'm at work right now.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming up. Yeah, yeah. I love a challenge, and I'm gonna keep challenging. And fuck, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I like, again, with the whole Pan-Africanism. Good idea. Will it work? I don't know.
No, Shannon, I think what Joss is saying and what I believe she's saying, and
oh no, I would that comment wasn't referred to me. That wasn't referred to Joss.
No, I know you weren't referring it to her, but I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, what this boils down to as far as this space goes, and this was what I was also saying the last time I popped in here and I had dropped old boy. I don't think it's understood the gravity of how triggering it is to hear men like that speak and have the free space to speak, to have a platform to speak and say the things that they say and have women be forced to hear it. Like, again, I get that at a certain point you want to be able to hear what it is that they're saying. Obviously, we need to know what we're responding to. That I can understand and that I agree with. However, once they make it clear, once it is clear that they are not here to learn, they're not here to understand, they have zero empathy, they're purposely trying to be disingenuous, they're purposely trying to trigger women and disrespect women, go out of their way to disrespect women, even in their response to you. That right there should be enough to say, no, you don't get a voice in this space, because other women are paying for that level of understanding that you're trying to give some of these men. That's essentially like a slap in the face to a lot of the women here that have to hear. I mean, granted, yes, we can all just log the fuck off, right? But we support this space for a reason. Not the reason that they claim has nothing to do with pandering, because you're not saying baseless things. You just read statistics out loud to back up what you were saying. We do that every time we speak to them.
AI
overview. And it's up to them to decide whether or not they're going to look into the statistics to find out if it's true or not. But they have no interest in knowing what's true and what's false. They have interest in controlling the narrative. And you kind of let them control at least the I don't know how to say it, but like a lot of he was gaslighting through and through from the very beginning. The first fucking sentence that he stated this, and after he apologized for directly and intentionally insulting you and Black people in general, Black Americans, he then wants to pretend that he's sorry and I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn all that other bullshit he was saying. I saw right through that nigga. That should have been enough to just cut him the fuck off. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about now. You're gonna hear me talk now. You had your chance to come up here and act like you had some fucking sense, and you lost that chance. That's it. That's all it should be. These are grown ass people we're talking about, not fucking children. And even children have more fucking decorum than that. You're talking to somebody who works with children. They have more decorum than that. These are grown ass men. So if they can't conduct themselves
it's kind of
the way they should in the space, they don't need to have. They don't need to be able to hear. They don't need to hear shit they gotta say.
It's kind of conflicting because the point of the panel is to address men. It's for men to address them on what they say. So you have people saying no, other people need to hear the bullshit they saying. Then you have other people saying no, cut them off. So
who's saying no, cut them off?
I'm sorry.
Who's saying no, cut them off?
You have people saying that he should be dropped, and then because my thing is, if there was actually something, I'm gonna let you talk until you say something, until you say something absolutely disrespectful that I think that I can't, address. But I can't just drop you on disagreements. They're gonna say bullshit all the time. Y'all ain't, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, y'all hear this shit every day. This ain't you enrich
you simp ass Black Americans.
I know. Let me hear you out. You say you simp ass Black American. Let me hear you out.
What is there to hear?
That's how it starts.
What is there to hear him out about after that?
That's how it always.
What about that says, I'm here to have a discussion with you?
That's how it always starts in any other conversation. What was the difference?
And then they apologize because they're trying to kiss your ass as the man in the room.
Yeah.
And then they turn around and perpetuate the same bullshit the second a woman opens their mouth.
Then I say, when I
spoke,
directly,
and then he continued to try to give you respect while inadvertently disrespected me and other women on the panel by referring to us as females. And then he disrespected you again.
Yeah, that's what again. Yeah, I can still I reach men like that on saying simp ass niggas, and then they go from there. But I'm so the thing is, yeah, and I said women, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to address it. I can't. You can't just drop people that you disagree with because they gonna say some bullshit. That's what they gonna do. That's what they've been. That's what they've been doing since we
started. I'm not saying drop people who disagree, but that's dropping people who are being disrespectful off the rip. That I mean,
that
I'm not even asking
happens.
you to drop them like flat out. Obviously, that's the part of how this thing goes, right? I'm not saying drop them flat out. I enjoy listening to them, crash out. However, giving them room to continue to be disrespectful and disingenuous, like I don't see, like to me, I
what do you mean by what do you mean by continuing? That's the point of a conversation. If you're going to continue to disrespect me and people, I always redirect that energy back to me. That's why I have to manage what I'm doing. So if he's talking to me and he want to be disrespectful, direct it back to me and let's talk about it. Nigga, address me, don't address these goddamn women. That's how it's supposed to be done. That's what it does. That's what the whole point of the panels are for, to address them, whether they speak in bullshit or not. That's what it was built on. That's what it's for. And even if they say some bullshit, right? I'm going to address your bullshit when I feel I need to address your bullshit. If I give a nigga 1 minute to speak, because that's what you want, you think I'm cutting you off and shit, well, get your little 1 minute. And even if you say something evil, because I wouldn't even drop them after that. I would expose them. I don't gotta get in my feelings and then just drop him from the panel because he said he want to have me from a tree. I mean, niggas say that they want y'all on a tree. They get up on these goddamn platforms every day and say stupid ass shit. Like, you know how many videos I covered of niggas saying some dumb ass shit like that to women? That's what I'm here for, to address them. And if I want to if I think that I can reach them, or even if I can't, you want to play dumb, let's play dumb, right? I'm gonna hear you out, and then eventually down the line, I'll drop you. But I don't have to just right off the bat because a nigga saying something stupid. That's man to man talk. You let them disrespect me. This ain't nothing new. My face all over these social media platforms. They disrespect me all the time. That's what a man's supposed to do. A man's supposed to handle men. I can't just get mad and drop him because he want to say something that's overly evil. Men are evil. I know how to deal with it. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I can handle that because I've handled it before, and I'll continue to handle it again. I'm so
sorry. Let me just address the chat really quick. For those of you who are new here, me and Shannon are just having a discussion. It's not that deep, for real.
Literally not.
We're having a discussion, and I'm his co-host, so it's not just a matter of, oh, this is panel. Like, please know when you're like interjecting into something that is none of your business. But yes, we're having a discussion because it just happened, and we might as well have it here. And we've had this discussion multiple times in the past. So yeah, it's not even, no matter of, it ain't even, that ain't what we doing.
What I will say respectfully, like, if it's getting too triggering, right, for you, I understand. And if you want to leave the panel, I understand that. I get that.
I'm not speaking for me. I'm speaking for the women.
Jazz, I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to the panel. Speaking to YouTube, and I'm speaking to TikTok. If that gets too triggering, I understand you leaving and all that stuff. But a man has to address that. I'm gonna get disrespect. That's what they do. That's what I'm here for. That's what they gonna come up and say you a simp and a panderer. They gonna come up and say females. They gonna come up and say that these women ain't shit. That's what they gonna do, right? So that's just another day in the park for me. I get your perspective, I really do, and I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I understand what my platform is for, and it's to talk. And if you want to talk, if that nigga want to talk shit and go back and forth and say something dumb, then let's rock out. Redirect that energy to me.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. You're gonna do what you want to do. I do think that a lot of these dudes also say the things that they say to try to get your shit taken down. So
yeah, that's what they try to do.
That's the main reason why they be getting muted, because they be saying shit that they know they should not be saying, and they know that at the worst case scenario, they gonna get your shit knocked out for days,
not really,
probably permanently, and we don't need a repeat of what happened to the first page.
I got you. They try to say something to say that that's what people do. All I got to do on my part is not respond. is not respond to the same measure. Because that's how we be getting in trouble, when I respond to the same measure. And I don't have to respond to the same measure. Did I just bring some? So what I'm about to do, I'm about to open this panel up. Oh, YouTube, I did send the link. The link is in the description. Are you a male? Lord in heaven. Are you a man or woman?
I'm a woman.
What you got?
I just want to. Okay, so first of all, I'm a woman and I'm from Africa. I'm in Africa. And I just want to know what he said that was so triggering or offensive to you.
He said that I should be a Christmas ornament.
They should be a Christmas ornament.
He said that I should be on a tree like a Christmas ornament. That's what he said.
Did he really say that?
Yes, he said that. I mean, it's not the first time that an African person that says something that sounds like a Klans member to a Black American.
Yeah, that's a very violent thing to say. I didn't hear him say that. I got in a bit later, and I didn't.
I can understand.
Understand
That was
the full
the
story.
very last thing he said.
The very last thing he said, a whole bunch of other shit though. The first thing he did when he came up was ask a dumbass question.
Right.
Asking if I'm FBA. And I didn't, because I'm not having a foundational Black American lie, but yes, I am. As far as the sentiment and the statement is, I am foundational to the building of America. So I agree with the lineage part of it. But am I saying that we should be talking shit to Africans online? No. However, if a person is responding to what an African says, just like if an African is responding to what a Black American says, I think everything should be on go. Equal smoke.
And he was calling him a simp and a pander and a BAN.
That shit.
Things.
That shit don't affect me. Like the simp. Oh, you simping? Okay, yeah, whatever. Like pandering.
But who are you pandering to?
Apparently, I'm pandering to the whole fucking diaspora at this point.
Africans.
Black Americans. Black Americans specifically, but I don't separate my space from saying that Africans can't come in here. I just understand that I'm a Black American, and that's mostly who my crowd gonna be.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's very disheartening to hear Africans speaking that way, and I'm really sorry he said that to you. But I will say this though, from someone coming from Africa, just to give you a perspective, and you can do whatever you want with that. I think sometimes, because a lot of us in the continent, we don't get a chance to go to the US. It's really hard for us to travel to you. It's not as easy as it is for you to come to us. I think sometimes the only way we consume your culture is through your music or movies. And it's a very filtered perspective we get of you. Mm-hmm. So sometimes the music we consume, it's very with African eyes looking, it can come off very aggressive. And I'm particularly talking about, for instance, rap music that's been spread all over the world. And we see that, and I'm not saying every American is a rapper, I understand that. But what I'm saying is that when we see that, violent language being used, because it is quite aggressive. Do you not agree with that?
No.
It can be.
I think it's a reality that we face of what's going on in our neighborhoods. Yeah. And I think that's what we face. So a lot of times our art is a reflection of what we're going through. So what are we getting at here?
No, but this is what I want to get at. I think that, for instance, now you explained that to me. I would have never guessed, because it's so frowned upon here in the continent to speak about women or your fellow countrymen that way, that it's very hard for us to understand.
Hold on.
This is actually.
Speak on what now? Hold on, Jazz, mute up real quick. Speak on what now? What
for instance, like, I'm particularly talking. Okay, let's talk about women. Okay, the way women are being portrayed, the way they're being spoken of in the music, it would never happen in Africa. It would never happen in Africa.
Do we not have African artists talking about fucking women? Are you serious?
Listen.
Did she just say fellow countrymen as
wait,
an African
hold up. Time out. Yeah. Y'all have music that degrades your own too. Like,
no, we do not. We do not.
Yes, you do. Like, are we really about to do a culture war?
No, we're not going to do a culture war. I'm just trying to explain our perspective, and then you can do whatever you want with it.
Well, I don't like, because we got a perspective about y'all too. Like, but I'm not up here saying that. Like, why would you literally doing it? Because I would,
I'm gonna get to the point why I'm saying.
And why y'all don't become why don't
please,
y'all be
hurry up.
no I don't no fuck that. Why don't y'all get educated on what Black Americans are like instead of just thinking about some music and shit like that? Because a lot of times, even when y'all move over here, your parents taught you how to feel about us.
Yeah.
That was your parents. Why don't y'all seek education? Because the Black women over here are educated. Are y'all not educated? Do y'all just listen to what you fucking hear and think and say, and that shapes your whole perspective? Because I don't believe African women are dumbest. I don't believe they're dumb at all.
And I don't believe Americans are dumb. I just want to get to my point. And what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to say this to offend anyone. I'm not trying to upset anyone. I don't gain anything from riling you up. I'm just trying to explain our perspective here in the concept. Maybe it will give you an understanding to why some people act that way when they come to America.
No, because
goodbye. Goodbye. I'm
that
not
would essentially be given the same excuse to white people.
Good fucking riddance. Because here y'all go on some bullshit. I don't even care to even know if he was a troll or not. But that's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not finna do all that because you literally came up here and be like, I'm sorry, I would never want somebody. But you know, your culture. Now, if I was to say fuck your culture, right? You don't even know what Black you. If I wanted to take it there, I could be like, really, a lot of y'all copy us. What the fuck do you know about fashion? Now, I don't want to do that though. Now, do Black Americans sometimes take from y'all like and try to, you know, tap into some spirituality sometimes and fucking put on a dashiki or something? Sure. But in general, when it comes to music, a lot of y'all copy us. In general, when it comes to fashion, a lot of y'all copy us. You're even trying to move over from, you don't see us leaving in mass to go over there, but a lot of y'all are trying to escape and move and come over here to get the fuck away from over there. When it comes to fighting for right, you know what? I'm not even going to give a fucking history. I'm trying not to go there. But I don't even want to acknowledge it. I'm done because I don't want to do it. I don't want to acknowledge it.
Am I not supposed to be handling the women? I didn't even get to play with my food. I don't appreciate that very much.
We're not handling no African. No, we're not doing that. I don't want no diaspora war. I don't even give a fuck to say that, to even hear her say that she was trying to get an understanding when she literally wasn't trying to get an understanding. Like women
trying to hear her. I don't believe her that she was trying to get an understanding of any fucking thing. Her whole approach was terrible.
Women want to shake their ass. Let women shake their ass. I don't understand.
Yeah, her approach was disingenuous from the beginning. To claim that she came in at the tail end of the conversation and didn't hear what the fuck he said, that was red flag number one. Number two, the same nonsense that she's trying to pass off as just a preconceived notion of what Black American people are. We got the same preconceived notion about you motherfuckers. We got the same preconceived notion that y'all was just some oot-away motherfuckers up under a hut and spearfishing and shit with loincloths and shit. That's what the fuck we was projected to believe. But guess what? We opened our eyes and decided to be in spaces with other African people. It was like, oh, you know what? There's more to people than fucking stereotypes. And you know who puts us all in the same fucking bucket? YT people.
And a lot of y'all
they look at us both and they don't tell the fucking difference. The only difference between y'all and us is a fucking accent, bitch.
And a lot of y'all.
Why are you acting goofy when it comes to you as an African woman not understanding that the Black American women here are not going to be what the fuck you see in a rap fucking film? If you can admit that most of us are not in music videos and most of us are not rappers, why the fuck would you come up here and say that stupid ass shit in the first place?
And a lot of y'all really need to stop coming over here with that bullshit because I actually have a huge African following. Like, right? So I'm trying to respect my sisters across the diaspora. And some of y'all come in here and fuck it up because I don't even want them hearing me talk the way I talk sometimes. Because I really do want us to be together. But at the same time, some of you motherfuckers come in here and you say something. Then when I bring an African woman up to check you, I don't even want that happen. I don't even want the bro. I'm supposed to be addressing misogyny and the fucking patriarchy. I'm not supposed to be addressing the fucking diaspora. You got enough of the fucking panels doing that shit. All right. You got enough people talking about FBA, Adolf's, fucking you know, Pan-Africanism. I don't give a fuck about them conversations in general, bro. Right? Because how the fuck we gonna have Pan-Africanism when the niggas keep unaliving each other and y'all getting unalived too? How the fuck we ever supposed to come to unity when you have so much fucking crime being fucking done by the fucking men? You can't be talking about Pan-Africanism, you know what I'm saying? When the men can't even come together and be peaceful within one another and they're not even good in relationships. How the fuck we gonna jump to this big ass grand scale? Oh, kumbaya, nigga. Yay, niggas for life. And then you got niggas that's toxic and fucking how the hell is that supposed to happen? And y'all come up here with these dumbass things. Go get educated. I'm not finna sit on here and speak about the fucking continent to no great extent. I'll bring up femicide. I'll bring up stuff that's going on over there with the women. I'll talk about the children fucking suffering. I'll even talk about African men suffering at the hands of African men. I'm not finna talk about your fucking culture. Because honestly, it ain't got nothing to do with me. That's an African problem. That's an African problem. You fix your own culture. There is no reason for me to be in them goddamn conversations. What the fuck am I gonna talk about African culture for? I ain't even part of the motherfucker. Just like you shouldn't be talking about Black American culture. You ain't even part of the motherfucker.
I don't think that was a Black woman at this point because she said a fellow countryman. What kind of fucking Black African woman talks like that? They don't talk like that. That bitch, there was not a Black woman.
Did you say that,
I'm
bitch?
convinced. God, yes, I fucking said that, bitch. I don't talk. Yeah.
We not trying to use the B word on the panels, but she let them. I was like,
You done lost her fucking mind.
Hey, all right. We got Proud and we have Nicole. Nicole? Did I mute her?
Is she first? She's first, right? Oh yeah.
I don't know who first. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just go ahead. You already off mute. Go ahead and speak.
Okay. Yeah. How y'all doing? Hey Jazz. Hey Shannon. So to just piggyback off of that, it's so annoying, Shannon, because I have, just like you, I think I have a growing African audience as well, but mostly the women. And literally the first thing they say, now the African men come on there because they trying to holler, obviously. But the women come in and literally, Shannon, the first thing they talk about is the abuse that goes on in, Nigeria, Liberia, along with the videos that I've seen. I'm pretty sure y'all seen the TikTok video of the Nigerian man in the kitchen and he's punching his wife and the little son is standing there trying to come between them. I'm pretty sure some of y'all seen that video. So my thing is this. When they come, that happened a couple years ago. But the point I'm making is when they come on the Black American spaces, they want so badly for us to believe that they are so much different than African American men. It's hilarious to me because number one, the women out there don't even have rights. Like, didn't they just have a grape festival a couple months ago? Like, are we like y'all and y'all think y'all better than African American men? Get your ass out of here. Absolutely not. The women have no rights over there. The men are absolutely worse, allowed to put hands and do whatever they want to women. There is no way that I, with the type of person that I am, could ever live in a place like that because they're going to have to put me in the penitentiary. Because I just, the abuse that men do, it would be like, I would definitely be in prison. It's just, I ain't fucking with it. But it's annoying how they forget all that about their own men just to come over here and talk about what Black American men are doing as far as the rap. But y'all over there graping, though. So you tell me which one is worse. It's just a bunch of bullshit. I'll end there.
Nicole, you next. Nicole, let me send you another request on taking me a mic. We're gonna leave Nicole up for 2 more minutes. Cause I'm gonna give her a chance. Zio. Zio. All right, bet. Let's. All right, she gone. All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna start opening this shit up. I don't know who that is. What is shit? What is shit at? Tiff, you can go ahead and start speaking. Tiff, you can go ahead and start talking.
I just want to say one thing. Sorry, I didn't know if I was muted or not. I was looking at somebody else. My bad. I just want to say one thing.
I'm sorry. He was talking to Tiff. Tiff was up here first.
That ain't Tiff talking. Oh, I thought it was Tiff was talking. You're good. Tiff, are you there? We're gonna leave Tiff up. We're gonna mute Tiff and then bring Tiff back, or we're gonna mute Tiff. Nazira, is that how you say your name? Nasira, sorry.
Yes, sir.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead and speak because we don't know what Tiff doing right now.
I just wanted to say one thing real quick. Africans, they claim that Black Americans have no culture. That's confusing to me. Every single time I see an African man on social media, what are they doing? They're wearing lace front wigs, something that Black American women made popular. They're listening to our music.
Wait. Respectfully, I hear you. There's a time and a place for this conversation. For the sake of we're not gonna let one person in the diaspora take this whole fucking shit out the part. I get what you want to say and I understand it, but like we moving on from that. Let's just move on from that. Yeah, we just gonna go back to the prompt and stuff because I don't want to turn this to a diaspora conversation. I understand they got us riled up and stuff like that, but like we got Africans over here, we got Black Americans over here. We trying to stay on the prompt, and we had an African sister named Joss who came up and went against her own group of men. She's been a fellow friend. We don't need to address. She already got it done. We don't got shit. Jazz African.
Let me say this.
Shut the fuck up. I am 28% Nigerian. Yes.
Girl, I got some in me too. Don't worry, I understand. I completely understand. But this is for the prompt, right?
Yeah, we on the prompt.
So let me say this. As a Black woman, I used to live in San Diego, right?
Mm-hmm.
The party life there is absolutely ridiculous. But the men there, it's worse. Every single time you go out in broad daylight and you see a Black man, he's not with a Black woman. He's not.
Where?
In San Diego, California.
Okay, so I got a question about that. Does California deserve I from what I heard that who is that? Hold on. I can't hear shit. Nigel, let me put you on mute. Okay, so over there, bro, in Cali, aren't they more racially like how can I say this?
Diverse.
Yeah.
The thing, that's what's tripping me out. We have everything. We have Asians. We have Europeans. We have everything. White, Hispanic. We have a lot of Hispanics. And I mean, I understand. You know, it's Southern California. We're literally like what? Right next. We're literally on the border. You know what I mean? So that's understandable. But it's so weird. Every single time I see a Black man, it's not with a Black woman. It's either with a Hispanic, a white girl, or an Asian girl. It's never with a Black woman.
So who are the Black women dating?
The Black women, I see Black women normally talking to like Asians or talking to white T guys want to be.
Well, how? Okay, so if you didn't bring now, if you want to say that, if you were to say that Black men date out more than Black women in general, I agree. But the reason it's kind of confusing to me on this particular part is because if dating interracially is so common over there, I can't really say nothing about that because it's a commonality.
I understand that to say this. Black men, they do Black but it's never in a way that's acceptable.
What do you mean?
It's either them following uncomfortably, like literally following the woman for blocks, getting in her face, invading her personal space, and then calling her BLKB when she tells him no. And I know because this shit has happened to me on more than one occasion. Yeah. Literally last month this shit happened. A old BLK man, 34, drunk out of his mind, almost started a fucking fight with my homie, telling him that he made me miss out on my shot with him. I'm talking to this man. My homie Kiki, he was talking for me because I was uninterested. I told him to go away like 5 times, and he still wasn't getting the hint. Here he is trying to fight my homie because my homie is telling him, look, she's not interested. Walk away. She already told you no multiple times and you're still here. Why are you still here? Go away. Oh, you're going to be disrespectful. I'm going to F you up. And we're... My homie, he's Hispanic. So he was like, oh, I'm going to F you up, blah, 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 blah. You disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you back. So now, you know, pull my this out. When he walked away. He walked away. I feel like it shouldn't really have to get to that point it shouldn't have gotten to that point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't have gotten to that point. It's the only time that it's happened. I see that a lot when it comes to Black women just minding their business in San Diego. It's normally a Black man that's not interested in a Black woman, or it's a Black man that shows the wrong type of interest.
So are you saying that most Black men, are you standing on the fact that most Black men, when they approach a woman in San Diego, they are approaching her in a violent manner?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't hear the second
Are
part.
you saying that most Black women are being approached by Black men in San Diego in a violent manner?
That's just from what I've seen.
Okay. All right.
And I've seen that a lot.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. I hear you. Let me get on to the next person real quick. Let me go on to
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop.
No problem. All right. Yeah. Now y'all know I don't defend niggas. I do think that women get well, I don't think, I know they get approached, and Black women specifically get harassed the most. They're the ones to come up missing the most. They're the ones to be disrespected by Black men the most because you are dealing with a proximity issue. But I don't like using the proximity argument, but it holds the weight, right? The one you around the most is the one to hurt you. Now, I can't speak on San Diego because everybody is saying, I'll put it like this. If I was to go to San Diego and see, because I don't care, see a Black man with a white woman, if I have the knowledge of knowing, right, that San Diego is very diverse and they just date everybody, then there's nothing I can say to that. Now, I'm from the South. So in Houston, most Black men are dating Black women. Is there a high Latino fucking, are there Black men or Black people who date Latinos? Sure. But on the grand scale of things, no. That's not what's going on. But you will see it. You will see it. But no, bro. So I'm still not gonna look at that type of relationship. I'm not gonna care if a person dating out. Now, will I have my thoughts of a Black man seeing a Black man with a white woman? Yeah, usually I'm gonna think that's a little bit suspect down here because of the history of Black men cooning down here, right? And having a disdain for Black women down here, and knowing that a lot of them niggas date out and they don't even want to. I am going to have some thoughts in the back of my head and be like, I wonder if that nigga even like black women, or did he just really fall in love with white? That might, you know, I might have that thought, you know, but nah, fam. No, let me get on to the next person. Naya, you gonna have, let me send you a request so you come on mute. Naya is missing the action. We're gonna give her 2 minutes. Okay, so who hasn't spoke? Tiff hasn't spoke. Tiff is gone. Nicole hasn't spoke. So these 3 people are obsolete. Whatever. I messed up. I said absolute. Now, Proud, you come on mute. Proud, you come on mute. The panel open. I don't think she finna.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey. So just real quick, to get back to what you were saying, I will. Okay, so Cali is a place I've never been to, but from what I have heard, right? I mean, I even had cousins, and these were my male cousins, and they were like, "Hey, you need to go to Cali. You get you white boy out there, you know," because that was during. I mean, this was many years ago when I was, you know, dating white guys. So they was like, "Hey, just come to Cali. You'll be married in a week." You know, white boys, because they were saying that in Cali, black men do not really date black women out there. And I've seen a couple videos, specifically not Cali, but Miami. I hear black women get on here all the time and talk about how in Miami, they don't want us out there. Another place, Seattle, Washington, I heard is the capital of black men and white tea women. So, I mean, I think even Cynthia G said that because she lived there for a little bit. So, you know, with that being said, I think because I'm watching the comments, and I think we still have a lot of black women that don't really understand the mindset of black men. So they're just kind of like, "Oh yeah, it don't matter. We're the only group of women who will see the men in our community date out and lie to ourselves and say it doesn't matter." Because here's the thing, the same black women, this is what I noticed, the same black women that would say it doesn't matter are the same ones who get on this damn app and complain about being single. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, if you're saying it don't matter and then you're complaining about how you can't find a man, I need you to do the correlation, man. I need you to connect the dots. You understand me? Like, if you're saying, "Oh, it doesn't matter and black men date out," but I can't find a good man. That's why you can't find a good black man, sis. Connect the dots. Understand me? So this is why you're starting to see more black women opening up their options, because at this point, we don't have a choice. It's either you open up your options or be single, because black men are going to do what they do, and they've been doing it. And they date out the most. Black men date out, what is it, 3 times the rate?
They're twice more likely to date out than black women. Twice more likely.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I just, and we know why. I mean, I know why. You know why, Shannon, but you know, I feel like we do still have a lot of black women who are delusional and, you know, want to act like they don't know why, even though their brothers date out. But we have to face that as black women and just be open-minded. So
I don't think they're getting the good women though, sis. I be feeling bad for the white women. Get it real bad. I don't feel bad for them bitches at all. Like, listen, you about to get a self-hating Captain Fantastic ass nigga, and I'm not mad about it at all. Like, I literally, like, I sit back and it's a certain kind of black man too that they're usually with, and it never fails. It's like the same thing. You can just tell. You just look at them and tell. It's sad.
Hold on.
She gonna get it good.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all mute up. I'll go off topic for a second. I'll entertain you, brother. My Chris Brown take was bad. How so?
I mean, first listen, to be honest, I was like, bro, this album sucks. That's what I thought when I first heard it, bro. But when I learned about albums, you gotta give the albums a smooth 3 days.
I don't.
To digest.
I really don't. I really don't. I don't, because I listened to it multiple. I already listened to it multiple times, and like I said, it only has 7 good songs. Like literally 7 good songs. Everything else sound trash. I never had to listen to Michael Jackson's, since y'all want to keep comparing this nigga to Michael Jackson. I've never had to listen to Michael Jackson's albums over and over and over again. It was a classic almost every time. So that album was fucking horrible. And not only that, bro, he ruined my fucking lean. So hold on, talk about, bro. You can't, let me tell you why. Chris Brown is a good singer. I mean, not a good singer, a good fucking
singer, bro?
No, I didn't say that. Listen, Chris Brown is a good song maker. We're gonna leave his personal life and all this shit out. I'm just gonna critique his album. He's a good song maker, but he's not a good person. That his fucking albums, right? Or whoever is putting his albums together and the choice selection is fucking trash. I think he has too many yes men around him. Now hear me out. When you do the classic lean, that fucking album did not measure up to that cover art. It did not measure up to that photo. When you see this right here, the lean, my nigga, when you see that, it's supposed to be R&B classics. Who the fuck? And I'm not even being mean to Sexy Red or Glorilla at all. You don't put fucking Sexy Red or Glorilla on a fucking album like that. You damn sure don't put Youngboy. And then all his ad libs were the same. It's the same fucking song on majority of his albums. His sound has not evolved. My nigga is 37 years old, still acting like a fucking child. And now the thing about y'all stands, not calling you a stand, but these stands, they're too afraid to critique something, right? Y'all just accept anything. But if you had a nigga like me in his fucking corner, I would be like, hey, bro, if you're gonna do this lean fucking back song, fam, I mean this lean cover photo, you don't put songs like this on here. If you're gonna do that, that's I'm sorry.
So what's Something in the Water? You know that song?
Something in the Water is Something in the Water is decent.
Decent? Okay.
No.
All right. Let's go through it, bro. Let's go through it.
I'm not. I really don't have time. I really don't have time. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I don't have time to go. I don't have time to go through the whole. I'm sorry.
I think you're talking.
No, well, I don't know. I don't know what he said. What did he say? Oh, he dropped.
He said you whack and you. He said you whack. You are so blatant and a man. I don't even know this fucking exists.
Wait.
What?
This is crazy. Listen. This is crazy. Like y'all niggas, like I really don't like these fucking I don't like fans, because you can like a nigga music, right? That don't mean you have to keep accepting this. What did she do? What did she do? She didn't say shit. How did she get kicked off? Proud Black woman just got kicked off for nothing. Like what? What's it like? TikTok be soft, bro. Anyway, I promise y'all, you can fucking love an artist, whatever. I'm gonna leave his personal shit out because I don't agree with his personal life. You can love an artist and their music, right? The thing is, I ain't gonna lie. If you go, I don't care about Chris Brown's albums no more, because we're never gonna get grown and sexy Chris Brown. You're never gonna get that. You're not gonna get grown and sexy music from Chris Brown. It's not gonna happen. You're going to get fucking 22-year-old sounding goddamn music that's catered to fucking young people. My nigga is 37. I want you to understand. He's 37 years old. I'm not being mean, because I know he like to respond to people. I'm not being mean. I think he got too many yes people around him. Usher reinvents himself every 5 years. I haven't seen Chris Brown put out one song like Usher's Glue. Not one song. Go listen to Glue by Usher. He keeps growing. They keep elevating. Chris Brown to me is a lazy artist. I'm sorry. He's a lazy. And when I say lazy, I'm not saying performer. I'm not saying performer. Nigga can perform. But we talking about music. He's lazy. He gonna go with what hit. He never gonna hit no fucking. He gonna hit them same runs. He gonna hit the fucking same runs every time. Same ad libs. Same all that shit. I skipped majority of that motherfucking album. It was only 7 to 8 songs that I actually liked, and I only listened to it to do a review. I'm not a fucking fan nor a stan. But I was listening to it because I wanted to do a fucking album review. Because, and the only reason that attracted me to the album, bro, because I ain't listened to the nigga in years. He hit the fucking lean. He hit the lean back. When you hit that lean back, you just knew that that was supposed to be baby making music. That was supposed to be R&B music. I don't know what the fuck that was, nigga. I don't know what the fuck that was. Like 7 songs out of 27. You niggas, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm move on. Stop saying it's a good album and just say that he got a few good songs on it. It's okay. You're not gonna pass away. You're not gonna pass away. Because a lot of y'all niggas not even talking about the fucking album. You're talking about certain songs. You niggas not even, when y'all be like, oh, it was a great album, y'all ain't even saying it. Y'all saying it, but then y'all start playing the fucking song that you want in the background that just caught you so much. Fuck out of here. Like, nigga, I love Beyonce. Let Beyonce drop a trash album. Let Beyonce, I don't give a fuck if the Beehive come for me. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna give my motherfucking opinion. I'm like, what the hell is this? From Beyonce? And y'all be acting like y'all fucking so afraid to just say, damn. You don't have to talk shit about the person. I wasn't talking shit about, I just said, and my review wasn't even bad. I just said, hey, bro, it was an okay album. I only like 7 songs.
Chris Brown be hurting these niggas more than he do to women because they be quick.
Like, I feel like at this point, y'all niggas twerking for him more than the women are. Matter of fact, it ain't the women. Y'all be trying to call women birds. You niggas the birds. You niggas the birds. Man, fuck out of here. Now I'm gonna critique what need to be critiqued. Fuck that.
Y'all, they literally dropped me because I went back and looked, right? They dropped me because I repeated what the dude said. They thought I was saying it to you. I was just repeating what he called you. Remember, Jazz, what the dude called him?
That's what
that's all I did was repeat. I thought it was when you said sucking D. I thought that's what they got you for. Because I would have thought that would have been it. Oh, that would have made sense, but that's not what it showed on the video. But yeah, that would have made sense.
They showing videos now for when you get dropped?
Yeah, sometimes
they not showing me. Hey, as me they try to get my ass, but they don't show me nothing. They just be like, you failed right here, or so, or like you know, all what they always say, bullying. Who the fuck am I bullying?
Yeah, when you trying to yank your shit for like a month, they'll say
bro,
you ain't clever.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, hey man,
the first time that happened to me, that blew me. I was like, damn, I can't even say that.
Them niggas that say bullying. I like, who am I bullying? Nigga talking shit to me. Nigga talking shit to me. Let me see what Miss
hey, Diamond.
I'm finna fuck this name up. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Sakina?
It's Diamond. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. That's right. Not the person.
Miss Sakina? Yeah, Miss Sakina might not be here. Diamond, what you got? We're gonna leave Sakina up for a second so she can.
Do you want me to answer to the prompt or that Chris Brown bullshit? Which one?
No, you can do the prompt. You can do. We all Chris Brown.
Okay, women leave relationships with men because men are not good partners.
Oh, she left.
I mean, that's so broad. That's unalive worthy. Everything is always put on the women. How we raise our sons, we're blamed for that. When we choose bad partners, we're blamed for that. We're supposed to choose better. I'm always a bottom line type of individual. So I was always taught that when someone says something to you, that might be one thing. But when several individuals say something to you, maybe you should look at the common denominator.
Hey, God's made man, if you want to come up, I got a link.
So
I got a link for you to click in the box.
Because they're not good partners.
And you can tell me why you don't think that they should break up the family.
It's a common complaint. This is the essence. They call this the age of loneliness for men. Women have more freedom, more choices, more availability, more options. And we're choosing peace. We're choosing travel. We're choosing our jobs. We're choosing our vibrators. We're choosing lots of other things.
Sorry.
Over men.
They caught me off guard.
And being okay with that. What I often come across as men saying that they're logical and women are emotional. When we all know statistically, men make more emotional choices, right? So for men to say that women are emotional and they're logical, and for women to make the most logical choice, it is human nature to preserve your own peace, to protect yourself. It is human nature to walk away or distance yourself from things that harm you. So if by the majority, not one woman, not two women, not a few, if statistically women ain't fucking with y'all no more, then that naturally says that we're drawn away from things that harm us. Femicide, we ain't got to go through those statistics. DV, we don't have to go through those statistics. Violent crime, we don't have to touch those statistics, right? We know what it is. So when you say that women are leaving relationships with men because they're not good partners, I learned today a new statistic that I had to do some deep digging on. Children are better raised and have better higher EQs
I can't
and have
send it.
better just overall situations in childhood when they have same-sex partners. I'm gonna just let that simmer for a minute. Let that sit there for
It's
a
not letting me
second.
directly. Let me see if I
That's
can
to
do it on
say
here.
that once I take out the
I got it.
genders
I'm gonna send
competing
it right now.
against one another,
I got you, bro.
the gender roles, everything else, that children fare better in same-sex relationships. Okay. So it sounds to me like women are choosing to be with women, and men need to go be with the men that they actually like because they don't even like us. They don't even like us generally. I think it's beyond women leaving men because they're not good partners. I think women are leaving men because their lives are in danger. I believe women are leaving men because they realize that no matter what kind of religious belief you might hold, what kind of higher power you believe in, what you do know is you got this damn life. And if you don't want to be
Hold on. 1 second. Hey, Jazz, run the panel. I'll be back.
Okay.
You can continue talking now. I'll just let y'all know.
Understood. If you don't want to be not.
What's up, brother?
Shalom.
What you got, man? You said you don't think the women should break up the family? If the heart is
No,
broken? Huh?
not at all.
Well, do you think that a woman can be a good mother if the man effed over? I can give you context why I say that, but like if a man
We're
cheat, right?
gonna-
You breaking up. What you say? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, because at
Or
first it was
weren't you
breaking.
talking to me?
Yeah, I was talking to you. So like,
Oh,
so
okay.
if a man cheats, right, or if a man keep letting a woman down, can she actually be a good mother in a relationship like that?
Okay, there's clearly a delay, but I'm gonna still no. What's supposed to happen or what should happen is the mother and the father, the two adults, try to sit down and work this out so the family can stay together.
You don't think that women try to do that 1,000 times, but the thing don't match up? Because ain't no woman just leaving on the first red flag or the first miscommunication or the first fuck up.
Okay. I gotta be honest with you, Shannon. I do find it a little bit hard to believe in today's society, but I'll roll with that.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's my point. I don't. If a woman can't operate to her fullest capacity, right? Because a man broke her heart, specifically cheating, or he put hands on her, or he's just letting her down in each and every way. Like he can't keep a job, he can't manage finances, he don't clean up after himself, right? I think the best thing that she could do is leave that situation so that she could tend more so to the child instead of being in a relationship where she can't get nothing done. That's my honest opinion.
The reason that I'm sitting here shaking my head is because, like, yo, I don't know who did what or what happened, but the state of relationships in the black community from streams like this and from what I've been seeing online and on social media, the state of relationships in the black community has gone straight to hell. And I'm just sitting here wondering what happened.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a video for you to give more context to how this started. Give me a second. I had to pull it up. Who sent it to me? It was right here. So this is a dude named Duke. I'm gonna let you hear what he said.
When they say that's why I always challenge women when they be like, when they say I die for my child. How can you make me believe that you would die for your child, but you won't stay with the child's father to give him the chance of better life? Like, you can't say, "Oh, I die for my baby, I die for me." Well, the first time the dad cheated, you got in your feelings and you broke up the whole family, and now your child walking around a disadvantage. Your child is now a statistic. How you gonna die for him? You won't even make that sacrifice.
Nigga, what? You don't put me at a disadvantage.
That's the mindset of a lot of men in our community, is that, you know, that a woman needs to tough it out and just stay for the family. But before she even breaks up the family, the man has already let the family down in a lot of cases. So I don't see the benefit of a woman staying in a relationship with a man who cheats and break her heart if she is no good to the child and no good to herself. Even at the point, I think the best thing she could do is remove herself. I think instead of him saying something like that, I think men should be better partners and stop having a view that a woman is supposed to just deal with the BS, you know, because that's why you got terms like ride or die. A woman shouldn't be your ride or die. She should be your partner. You should love her. And if you truly loved her, you wouldn't be trying to break her heart. So maybe it's the breaking of the heart part that just needs to be addressed instead of the fact that she just shouldn't leave.
Uh, Shannon, I'm only asking this question to try to get some sort of context. How old are you?
29.
Okay. Okay, I'm 46. And my thing is, I'm old enough to remember seeing all the couples where, you know, and definitely in the black community, you know, the elderly couples, the ones that have been together for 45 and 50 years. I mean, I grew up seeing a lot of that. And I get on social media now, and I'm seeing less and less and less of that. And then there's subjects like the one we discussing right now. And I got to be honest with you, it's confusing me. It's like, yo, and I don't know if you saw my comment on the chat, but again, it's like I'm just trying to get some understanding. These women seem to be expressing a lot of latent hostility, and I'm just trying to figure out where it comes from.
Women are what? Can you repeat that sentence? You said women are what kind of hostility? What you say?
Latent, like buried.
So are you saying they being hostile to men, like in their rhetoric or whatever, or like what are you saying?
Like okay, but
Like, give me an example.
okay, years ago, like, as you mentioned, it used to be ride. It used to be ride or die. You seeing couples that have been together for 35 and 40 years was a very common thing. And I get on the chat. There's a woman that goes by Proud Gold Digger, and she's on here talking about, oh, these males, sugar honey iced tea. These males are the ones being emotional. And I'm sitting up here like, good Lord, why is she thinking like that? Now, I will say, when I saw Proud Gold Digger, I said to myself, the name says it all. But I mean, damn, what is driving women to think and talk and behave this?
Well, I mean, I don't know who Proud Gold Digger is. But I mean, a lot of women have honestly been hurt by men. Femicide in the black community does not get addressed. Abuse in the home doesn't get addressed. And when you have referred to a lot of the marriages back in the day, a lot of those women had to be married. They didn't have no rights, and the only way that they can acquire a home during that time was to be married. They couldn't do nothing for themselves. So now that times have, their survival was based on being in a relationship with a man. So that's why you would have a lot of these marriages that was 30 years old, 40 years old. And even DV didn't become a law till the late 1900s. So domestic violence wasn't even recognized. So a lot of things are changing now. Now women are looking for good partners. They're no longer dependent on a man for survival. What they want is a good partnership with a man. They want to be in a healthy, sustaining relationship because they got their own money, they got their own car, they got their own everything. So if they get in a relationship with a man, he has to be equal or higher. Then that's typically what you hear women say, equal or higher. So that's why. And then when it comes to the women talking the way that they do, men hurt women, bro. I mean, men hurt other men. Men hurt women. Men hurt children. A lot of these women, before they entered the dating market, they were hurt by men in their family. They were touched, if you know what I mean, by men in their family before they even got out here and started dating. So a lot of them have justifiable reasons for why they saying ninjas ain't it. And then they go from one relationship giving they all, it don't work. They go to another one giving they all, it don't work. Go to the next one giving they all, it don't work. How many men does she have to keep trying for the man to be right? Because nobody can explain what a good man look like and what a good man does, because it's all subjective. So that's why you hear a lot of this disdain, because women are trying, or in general, giving they all, but they not getting equal reciprocation. So that's why you might hear a woman say niggas ain't shit.
All right. And sometimes I've been accused of blindly defending men no matter what. And my thing is, well, of course, I'm advocate for men being on themselves. But I've been on podcasts, well, not podcasts. I've been on streams like this, and I'm looking and I'm like, good Lord, what type of shit show have I walked in? And sometimes I feel like a lot of times when I interact with these women, I feel like it's like being in the military all over again. I gotta get the backlash for stuff that other dudes did.
I mean, women have this is what I'll say. Women are right to look at every man as an enemy until that man proves to them that they are not an enemy. I mean, that's what will keep them safe. It's kind of like if 100 snakes were at your front door and one out of the 100 was poisonous, would you let the 100 snakes in, or would you keep the snakes out? It's kind of like that argument. So, because who are they to trust? And based on the history of men in this in our community, and what the harm that they have caused to women, and a lot of times men even playing women, like using them for box. I mean, women are tired of that. So, like, it shouldn't hurt a man who really trying to be better and really trying to not be part of the majority, or trying to separate himself. A man who really actively working on that shouldn't be worried about a woman saying that niggas ain't shit and being thrown into the same boat, because in your heart and by the actions that you doing on a daily basis, if you truly trying to, you know, unpack your misogyny and be the best person that you can be, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. I don't take no offense when women say niggas ain't shit.
Well, all right. Well, we do have slight differences of opinion. Because my thing is, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, Shannon. I'm tired of getting burned by fires I didn't start.
What do you mean you're getting burned? How are you getting burned? Who's talking shit about you? Are you like a content creator?
I don't call myself a content creator. I am very active on social media, but not on that level. And what I mean by that is I gotta like what I'm doing is I'm tired of getting on here and other sites. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the sites my name, so I'm gonna just say other sites. I'm tired of getting on here and other sites, and I get on, and what I'm looking at is, oh, all these men can go to hell, and women are, you know, they get on here and they basically fantasize about how, ooh, this was such a wonderful world if men weren't in it. And then I'm like, well, damn, what did I do?
Before you get mad at statements like that, have you ever sat down and tried to hear them out? Like, to why they saying that? Like, just be real. Like, have you ever like sat down with women? And I'm not saying like even in real life. Like, have you ever sat on a panel with women and asked them, why do you say those things? And instead of, you know, even getting offended, just be like, hey, I'm trying to understand why do you women say these things about men? Have you ever like did that? Have you ever like tried to hear them out and hear them go into details?
That's an approach I've only taken in the past few months.
I'm sorry.
That's an approach I've only taken in the past few months.
Okay, so what did they say?
Basically, the same stuff you said.
You don't think what they saying is valid then?
The stuff they say is valid, and then, you know, they do talk about not being able to own a house or have a bank account, but then my count has always been, there is nothing that I have in my life that I've been able to attain just because I'm a man. And then again, I'm a so-called black man. So it's not like I'm getting all the benefits of living in America either. So I got a deal too. Basically, I might be a man, but I'm not a Caucasian man. So like, yo, I got my own hell I'm going. I'm not sitting here enjoying the benefits of America while you go through pure and total hell.
Well, you do have a head up. Even with you being a black man, you do have a head up in society. So I'm not saying that you would, huh?
How is that?
Well, we live in a patriarchal society. Men make the rules, men made all the laws, men own majority of the corporations, uh, men in general. So I'm not saying that you're not at a disadvantage as a black man, because that would be stupid. Like, you're a black man, I get it, but you're still a man. So you would still have a leg up above black women because you are in a patriarchal society. So that's what I'm saying. You still would benefit. You benefit more in this society than women do. Now, as far as the black and white aspect, I mean, white men pretty much made all the laws and everything. So of course they made it into the benefit of them. But the way a patriarchy works is that men are the head, and the men are in majority of the power, and women are largely excluded from it. That's literally the definition of patriarchy. And that's the type of society that you live in. So that's why you would have a leg up. And honestly, if you're listening to them women, you would know, that those statements and everything that they're saying is true. I mean, they're even going after women's rights right now. I mean, look at what they did to Roe v. Wade. Whether you believe in abortion or not, I mean, you have this is why I don't use the abortion. This is why I don't talk about it a lot. Whether I have my own beliefs or you have your own beliefs, men keep talking out their ass. One minute they say that they don't want children, they don't want to see all these single mothers. They say we have a single mother problem, right? But then they get mad at the ABs. You can't have it both ways. Do you want more women with children or do you want more ABs? Pick a fucking side. This is not heaven. Pick a side. You have to work within what you got. So, you got to pick the two poisons. If you think single mothers are worse than ABs, then I don't know what to tell you. If you think ABs are worse than single mothers, I don't know what to tell you. So, pick a side. What I would suggest, man, is like, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get you off the panel or whatever. What I would suggest is like really go into them spaces with them women and just listen. Like the next time you scroll on social, like if you're on, I don't know if you're on TikTok, I don't know what social medias you on, or even YouTube. Just go into one of them spaces and actually listen to the women and like hear them out. Don't go in with your own underlying bias or how you think it is. Just hear them out, and then let's see if your perspective changes. And then don't get offended about nothing they say unless they say something crazy, because sometimes it could be something crazy. And when I say
acknowledge they might say something crazy.
Well, not in general. Now, this is crazy. I'll give you an example. There was if a black woman, since you're going to be in black spaces, I'm assuming, is saying something that sounds white supremacy, then go ahead and leave the panel and don't listen. But in general, if them conversations on men not being good partners, go sit in there. Go sit in there. There's always going to be somebody who says something to take the whole panel to the left. But just get in on them conversations, listen, and really go in there to learn. Don't go in there with no like don't go in there with your own view of how you think it's gonna go. But like just go listen to the women, man. And matter of fact, I'll even say this, bro. Ask the women in your family. Before you even go to a panel, ask the women in your family how many times they've been fucked over by men, and then let's see if that change your perspective in your own family.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. So I'm gonna let you go, man. You have a good night, bro. Stay safe.
You too.
All right.
Little things at a time that aren't noticeable to the abuser, slowly but surely. Basically, it's like the analogy of easing your head out the lion's mouth. You don't move quick because that bitch will snap on your ass. You just ease your head right on out. And that's the best way to do it. And I wish you luck, and I send healing energy your way and save energy your way. But if you got kids, I think you a crazy ass motherfucker if you stay and think that that's your only option. If you can't do it for you, do it for your children, by all means. And respect to you. Respect to you.
Hey, Marie, welcome up. Thank you for waiting. There's a couple other people in the queue right now, but I don't know if Shannon's going to be wrapping it up soon. Go ahead, A. Marie.
Yes, I just wanted to answer the prompt. Women do leave relationships because men are not good partners. They put their hands on you. My first adult boyfriend did exactly what you all are talking about. And it took a lot. I got my stuff and left and didn't even tell him. It was like slowly building up, getting worse and worse. And I don't know how people stay for like years because I don't have children, so I can't relate to that. But I know it took me to make a choice, and I knew letting him know I was going to leave was going to be a problem. So I went and got my apartment. I went and moved, didn't tell him, and he looked up and I was gone. And guess what? He still stalked me, so I couldn't even get away. He still found me, but I just think that women who are in those situations just have to be strong. But to answer the prompt, women leave because men just aren't good people. They don't care about the fact that you give birth. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about stuff that you want. You try to address them, they get defensive. They want to put their hands on you. If it comes down to it, they take their own life and the family. So it's like, what do you do? How can we sit up here and say men are good partners, and then people want to go online? Oh, Justin Fairfax was a good guy. How was he a good guy? He took his wife's life. How is this person a good man and they took their kid's life? So in the end, the guy come up here with the KKK. That really kind of annoyed me, because it's like, you say you want to try to relate to black men, or you want to try to talk and be cordial, but then you insult and go that far. You go that far to degrade the person that you're supposed to be cordial with and trying to make a change. And then you can't even be talked to. They have to drop you and check you because you can't even control your emotions enough to leave. And this is the stuff that we deal with every day. So I understand why women can't leave. You don't think I was scared? My boyfriend was 6'3", 5'2". What am I doing? How am I fighting that? My neighbor broke into my house. Didn't even stay here a month. Didn't even know this man. Everybody thought I was sleeping
Why she
with him.
say it in such
But
a
these
funny
are the
manner
people
though?
we be nice to and wave to
Why she said it in
somebody,
such a
and it's,
funny
oh,
manner?
you were too nice to him. If they offer to do something nice to you, we can't even be women or be feminine, because if we let them take the trash out, it's, oh, you did too much. Oh, you shouldn't have waved at him. Oh, you shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have did that. But nobody ever addresses the root cause. They don't address the stuff you go through at home, having to high march going to work, or try to be strong for your kids, but really you don't know how you can get out and go. So I can go on this topic all day, but just to keep it short, men need to be addressed. They get up here, they get emotional, they run to even the KKK. Like, all of this is ridiculous. I was so upset when I heard that, but I'm like, you know what? This is a prime example of what we deal with and what women shouldn't have to. So no, men are not good partners. You ask for a $10 bath bombs, you can't even get that. You can't even get roses, but they want they peen sucked every day. Like, let's be real. It's ridiculous.
I am finna
It's
go.
ridiculous, and it don't make sense. But I'll end there.
I'm finna go ahead and wrap it up. I might be scrolling and challenging people on different panels and stuff like that. But for all the people that came up, man, I appreciate you coming up.
Thank you, Shannon. Good night, everybody.
No problem. Good night. The last Tuesday of this month will be a women's only panel for TikTok. YouTube, I don't bring those panels on YouTube. So if you follow me on TikTok, the women's only panel will be up for the women. I won't be out the platform. I'll be live on my TikTok, but I won't be running the panel. A black woman will be running the panel. Jazz will be running that panel, and women can network, connect, and talk about anything within the guidelines, because you got to use TikTok friendly words and shit. With them, whatever they want to do in that live. So if you want to join in on that, as far as YouTube, y'all can make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, and around 9 p.m. Central Time. It's gonna be 10. Jazz, you in Eastern?
9 p.m. Central Standard for you, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard for me.
10 p.m. Eastern
And
Standard.
just to clarify, ladies, it's not just us sitting around and chatting and only women only on the panel. Is we're going to be able to share our grievances. You get to ask for advice if you need to, kind of similar to the conversation that we just had. That's typically what the Black Girl Night entails. Sometimes we network, sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry. It's going to be whatever the night brings us. That's what's going to happen. But we do make sure that the women on the panel are respected. We make sure that we are supportive of each other in those moments. And the men that you see frequently come up here and do the nonsense, they will not be able to interfere or interact within that panel during that time. Shannon does not go live on YouTube during that night, just for an extra layer of privacy for the women here. Although TikTok is still recorded, though, you guys. So if you do share something and it's super personal, or you want to name a person and you want to avoid that person potentially lurking and recording whatever, just use aliases and make sure that we're using TikTok friendly language to protect the live during the live. It's usually a 2-hour live, 10 p.m. Eastern to midnight. Sometimes it runs over, but we try to keep it at 2 hours because, you know, I'll be sleepy, y'all. I'm losing out on sleep right now as we speak. I should have been asleep 3 hours ago. But yeah, definitely check it out. It's the last Tuesday of the month, every month. So keep a look out on our stories, and I'll post something, you know, as the day gets closer.
Just to make one thing clear, when me and my co-host have a back and forth, we good. We good. It's not no beef. She just addressing me. I'm addressing. We go back and forth, then we move on. I will never cuss this woman out or disrespect her, and she has equal range on this here platform as I do. So, you know, she a nigga on the platform. I don't know what y'all want. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, don't ever think that we arguing or nothing. It's just we might have a little disagreement there, you know, here and there, and we'll move forward. It's not even a disagreement, we're just addressing it because I understand what she's saying. When she said what she said about some things being triggering, I get it, but then she also understands me on what I'm doing as far as checking them in. So I'll see both sides, and we can only join if we disagree. I only do disagreements in the beginning, and then like when I do open panel, because I'm about to end it now. Like if you would have came in early, I would have did open panel. We're gonna start trying to probably like give people a longer time to do the open panels. So, but yeah. But anyway, that was it, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow Jazz. Jazz is almost at 10,000. Jazz is almost at 10,000. Okay, so follow her. Follow her so she can get up 10,000 and stuff like that. You know, she pretty much always gonna be here unless she busy or with work or something. So y'all be sure to do that. Also follow. I know y'all like Dominique. Dominique funny. So follow her as well, man. Matter of fact, follow Proud Black Woman. Some of y'all should know her already. And shout out Cynthia G. She always coming in on the TikToks, and sometimes she come in on YouTube and support. I love that woman as if I've met her before. That's a friend. I consider her friend. And whenever I get the email, she has my email now. Whenever she get the email, send me the email of what she want to talk about and discuss. We will talk about and discuss it, and we will have fun. And I'm glad that she back on the YouTube. So, you know, because she mostly was on Patreon with everything that happened, but they, you know, shout out Cynthia G. I'm done talking. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Good night, Dom. Good night, Jazz.
Have a good one. Bye, guys.
You too. All right. All right, you too, man. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all. Luna, you don't have a TikTok. You should create you a fake just create a dummy account. Just create a dummy account. Like, you don't even got to post nothing on there. You know what I'm saying? Just create one. Like, the app ain't gonna take too much in your phone or whatever. Do a TikTok, create your little profile. And if you want to participate in that, just come in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Later, Lori. Later, homie. Later, Lori. Later, y'all.